Stuff to help get rid of it faster.
Yeah,
What's up,
I
everybody?
was actually looking for some stuff like that at the store the other day.
I
other one
unmuted
that they
them
had was, like,
accidentally
one for
immediately, so now
specifically
we're just
dogs,
with them.
and it said on the thing, "Do
My
not
bad.
use if you have kittens or cats."
Yeah, well, because
Oh,
dogs are a
God.
bit more hardier than cats, is what it probably is.
It's fine.
Cats are these
Yeah.
little teeny tiny things that they act like they're big and tough, but like, you know, you have a little water bottle, they freak out.
Hello.
Go.
Y'all ready for the
Hello.
bits?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How y'all doing?
Pretty
You
good.
doing?
How are you?
I'm okay.
We were just chit-chatting about the Kit Katin.
Yeah.
Manry
Cat.
said
It
hello.
came with fleas, so dealing with that.
Nice.
And I happen to be
Previous save the biddies.
scrambling, but
Money,
I'm working
thank you
on
for
it.
the 29 monies. Blockington, thank you for
Also,
50
I will
months.
not have every. What are they called in Mega Man
Ahuna,
X? Are
thank
they
you for
Oh,
called
38
weren't they
months.
Mavericks? Yeah, they were
Yeah.
Mavericks.
I know far less of Mega Man X than I do of the classic Mega Man, so my knowledge of that is very hazy.
All I know is the Mega Man X4 Mavericks. Those are the ones that I remember because I played that game as a kid.
I sadly and everyone's
I mean,
gonna
do you
hate
want me to
it.
just find a picture of them and get them as
No,
a...
no. I got it.
Okay, well, like, if you need anything, let me know. I can help you look.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But my first foray into Mega Man was the was Mega Man Battle Network, which
Oh, yeah.
every single person that I've talked to who enjoys Mega Man absolutely hates those series of games. It's like, but I grew up
Yes.
with it.
The
Manry
Kingdom
said, "I
Hearts of
love it."
Mega Man.
Yeah, exactly. See, no one likes the things I like. That's just I have accepted my life as it, and I'm
I
gonna
never-
enjoy my shit.
I never played it, but I thought, like, the graphics were nice, at least. It had, like, a
Fun.
50, 100 something, I don't know, a lot of episode animes. It had, like, 4 different animes.
I never really. I've caught a couple episodes of the anime, but I mean, I only played one of the games, so it's not like I have a strong bond with it. But literally, just a little bit of it. Oh, they have a Ninojoid of or
Nendoroid.
Nendoroid. Yeah,
Nendoroid,
however
yeah.
it's actually pronounced. I will never pronounce it that way. Of
Oh, that
Genji.
explains it.
It's
What?
Nidorino, obviously.
I went to go draw, and it was like, "You don't own a layer," and I was like, "But there's a pink layer right there." Coco was pink. I've been
Yes,
robbed.
Shadow Man.
Oh my god, I didn't realize how tiny it was, this little character of me I was drawing.
It is the tiniest.
I knew it.
Oh, is Lily not joining us again? She's still dealing with the migraines?
I know she's been busy lately. Hang on, let me see if hang on, because we did the roll call. Let me double check.
Okay. I didn't check who.
That's okay.
Yeah, I didn't check either because I just thought, oh, well, let's put all 7 of us again because that's the one I had available at the time on my copy.
Manry
paste.
said Bing Bog.
Bing Bog.
No, she didn't mark herself for roll call. So, do you want to change this so it is the what? Let me see. What
I
is
mean,
hang on?
it's just extra drawing space, to be fair.
Extra. We could say it's extra
reference space, rather.
Yeah, more reference space.
yeah.
That works. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No
that
need
way,
to
if
complicate
anybody, yeah, because I've totally not sat here and scaled this specifically for the 7-person one.
Okay, smaller canvas means you get to draw less.
There you go.
And so I'm opening the canvas on the wrong browser.
Wouldn't you want to draw more though?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I hate drawing. I want to draw as little as possible.
Well, you came to the wrong place.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Was it shift click?
That's my secret. I never like draw. No,
File.
I'm always a.
Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted.
So, who wants to explain what we're doing tonight?
Give me uno momento.
No, it's okay. Oh, you want? Does anyone else want to explain it? So Pat, so Clark.
No,
I
no,
think
I'm good. I just had to paste one last thing into the references. So, what are we doing tonight was brought up by Fedrin because she always has the amazing ideas and we just take them because she can't be here to claim responsibility of the insanity. But we're taking random objects. We're going to turn them into robot masters from the classic Mega Man game. And then from there, we're going to step up the creations that we make from there into the Mavericks, if that is correct, of Mega Man X. And then to take one step further, instead of going to Mega Man ZX or Mega Man Z, we're going full ham and going into Chainsaw Man and just making a monster out of it. So we'll be doing the same designs for our characters, but we're just going to be stepping it up to the next degree.
So this is a progression thing. We're going from fairly cutesy robot designs, and then we're going into like the more serious style for the Mega Man X, and then we just go full on horror style. I'm excited. Now, do we have a object? Are we going to do the same? Yeah, we're doing the same object, right, for each one?
Yeah. Just because we're going to be stepping it up.
Yeah.
So,
do you have an object that you've prepared for us? It's not a toaster, I hope, because I can't imagine trying to.
Oh no! I figured we would come up with an object ourselves.
Okay,
we would each do a different different object.
Oh.
Weapon or anything. So that way we're not all drawing the exact same idea.
Wish we do that beforehand so I could have prepared a toaster.
Yeah,
Oh.
same.
Oh my god, are you guys actually gonna do a toaster?
No.
No, just an object.
Just look around your room.
I'm surrounded by bookcases.
Do I look like a person who owns things?
Imagine owning things in your own house. Ridiculous concept.
As I look over to my right, I see a giant keyblade.
Oh,
I'm not going to do a keyblade just because I think at that point Co will
That was
probably
last
be
week.
ban me. Yeah, that was last week. I actually have an idea.
Trying to think of an idea. Because a lot of times what happens is like, obviously they have something. So, well, actually though, the original characters weren't based on an object. They were based on an element.
This is an element.
These guys right here, they're the first set of robot masters because that's what I can fit into everything.
Like a bomb is an element, the element of surprise.
Yeah, because we have Bomb Man, Elect Man, Cut Man, Guts Man, Fireman, and Iceman. Now, of course, particularly towards Geeka because she cannot draw a male who's what we say last week, not a whore.
What?
Yeah, no, I can't draw a guy who is not a whore. If he's not a slut, I can't draw him.
So, obviously we're not just, doesn't have to fit 100% the parameters. It doesn't have to be blah, blah, blah man. Because there's role, there's role. That's the only one I can think of.
Manri said Himbo Man.
Himbo Man, that's Guts Man though.
They don't have to be mans either.
Yeah, that's what I said. It doesn't have to be man. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a bird, like Pat Strong.
Manri said Duff McWhalen.
Birdman.
Birdman.
My cat is not letting me, like, have space. She's like, Mother, I require attention. Oh my god, that whale is amazing looking.
Jesus.
Holy crap.
That is
Look at-
peak. That is peak.
That's
AO
Look
performance.
at the
and sorry,
size of that
boys.
boy.
fun fact. He's actually 2 inches tall.
Don't you dare.
Is that true?
I have no idea. That's gotta be a Maverick. That
It is it's gotta
His
be,
name
yeah.
is Duff McWhalen.
And he's
Of
about
course
to
it is.
wail on you. So yes, that is the game plan. Well, now I have to think of an object. Shoot, I've been put on the spot here.
Are we sure we want to do everyone picks a random object? Or versus
Yeah, I feel
versus
like
shared?
Yeah, I think it's better if we share because it's a lot.
okay.
That way,
Well,
there's a little more consistency.
Hold up then. Art prompts random object generator. When in doubt, go to the internet.
Heck yeah. Wait. Sometimes it's not safe.
Heck no.
Heck.
Heck,
Manri said Vibratorman.
Oh no.
The internet. No.
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep because these so far have not been good. I've gotten modesty,
Manri said Fleshman.
pain, delicate. Okay, this is this prompt generator is about as good as the vibrator.
Oh God.
I do like the way that the text to speech said that though.
Vibrator.
Vibrate for man.
Yeah, it had a subtlety about it, you know?
Oh. Cat left.
Okay, 1, 2. Well, this is a fucking piece of garbage. This one's not even working.
Almost sounded like someone's surname. Vibrate torment.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Duff McWhalen.
No.
Can you imagine if somebody's name really was Duff McWhalen?
Duck
and like,
McWhalen?
yeah, like Duck McWhalen. Even better. But not like imagine like somebody's trying to look up like how to beat whatever Mega Man game he's from, and then they're like, oh, this is a real person. He's CEO of McWhalen's seafood emporium. So they call him up and they're just like, hey, have you seen Mega Man? You know somebody would have done that.
You know that
Duff
like
McWhalen sounds like a DuckTales character.
Manri said
Duff-
Duff McWhalen is based on Guns N' Roses bassist, Duff McKagan.
Really? So
That-
that's
that
funny.
he's a
sense.
whale?
Yes.
No way.
Okay, let's see here.
I imagined like if they did a duck themed cartoon of Moby Dick called like Moby Duck. Duck McWhalen.
Moby Duck.
DuckTales. Woo. Did they have their final episode recently of the show?
The
I think-
reboot?
DuckTales.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they did.
Didn't they
Okay.
cancel that or something?
Yeah, so this was their final season.
They're not doing like Darkwing Duck.
Heck yeah,
Yes,
I'm ready.
I am
They
ready.
did
Food gifted a tier
Ready
1 sub to Duff
for the
McWhalen.
oh god, what
They
was
have
he?
given
He
3
was the
gift subs in the channel.
he had a term for himself.
I don't know.
Like
Let's see.
instead of Cape Crusader. I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
I
So-
never watched Darkwing,
I
so I
like
can't help.
didn't he just like have a different one each time?
Oh, yeah,
I am the
Um,
terror that flaps. Yeah, he would come up with like silly things like, I am the moldy bread hiding in your pantry, something like that.
What's funny is that every one of those was ad-libbed.
Everyone does what?
Ad-libbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Cummings, every time he got a script, literally said, I am the terror, and then it literally had a parentheses. Whatever Jim Cummings comes up with would be funnier than what I could write. And but I've found a random object generator. So here we go. We've got a basketball, blow dryer, tube of lipstick, postage stamp, bracelet, toy plane, or a spoon.
I mean, blow dryer sounds the most interesting out of that to me personally.
I don't know. I want to see what the people will do with a postage stamp.
Step man.
Oh God.
Damn, man.
Before one just turns into like a bunch of tongues licking it.
Oh God.
God.
Well, now
that's
you
right.
ruined it.
Well, okay, so like remember, whatever we do with this, we have to continue on that line. So you'll also have to do like the Mega Man X characters, which also tend to be more animal-like.
Yeah. So for that one, we'll have
Hey,
to
Podge, thank you for the
put
gift
in
sub to
an
Duff
animal and an
McWhalen.
element. Seems to be their general shtick. And then of course, then we go with blood and guts. So, tell you what I'll do. I'll make a wheel,
Oh my
and then
God.
whatever it lands on.
Time for the wheel.
So let me pop in here. We've got no. I don't want to find yet. Basketball, blow dryer, lipstick. Ooh, that one's gonna be horrific too.
Lipstick? Ooh. That sounds...
Bracelet.
Hey, Code, did you know you're streaming? NicoBot just told me.
He comes around. And
Yeah, it's
it
always
is
20 minutes after the hour.
I know.
Always.
Is that intentional or is it just how it is?
That's just how it is.
just how it is. All right, so the wheel landed on toy plane. So more
boy.
arrow.
We're doing airplanes.
Manry said take it is, man.
Mm.
It is, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we will be doing aeroplane.
Oh,
How long?
God.
How long should we do on
Hang on. I gotta
Yes,
get. We
I
need to
am
put
the Lord.
references of
Hi.
like planes up or something. Although, or maybe not. Like we could just look up our own planes, I guess.
Yeah, that way we have a little bit. No, not
Variety.
planes,
Yeah.
you piece of garbage.
Hang on. I gotta find pictures then. And hang on. Don't forget you guys have access to the canvas. Hang on. I'm gonna.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of
Hang
which,
on,
speaking
I'm
of
gonna-
canvases, Ethan has a
Oh, the survey. Yeah.
Yeah, a survey that he would like you guys to fill out and submit, so that way we can make better canvases for you guys to enjoy. Let me hit copy.
Yeah, Ethan worked hard on it.
Can we be
Oh.
a bit flexible with the theme?
Yeah, sure.
I don't see why not. I kind of
Yeah,
want to do that.
No, yeah, no. We're not being
So we could like say aircraft then, because then that would be a wider range. You could do like jets or like seaplanes.
don't worry
Manry
about it.
said no
Don't
creativity,
worry.
no thoughts.
which is why I mean the original thing was that's way too specific.
Wait, what was the original one?
Toy plane.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way too specific. So we'll definitely expand it. Also, I really like that Mega Man X there, kind of.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I panicked for a moment because I felt eyes on me and my cat was just right behind me on her chair. Oh, okay. So it can be any type of flying aircraft, right? Because I have ideas.
So we're gonna
Pat,
do.
you can't. Yeah.
We're gonna do aircraft master and then aircraft monster.
Aircraft Maverick.
Okay, I have an idea.
Then Aircraft Monster.
I have an idea then. I am excited now. All right, let
Okay.
me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait when everyone's done so I can take a quick picture of our little doodles here.
I want to finish my robot master here first.
I was too busy prepping
No,
last
you're
minute.
good. Don't worry.
You just went oh whoa and left.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready to delete my Mega Man.
I have saved the picture. It is going in archive. So what do we want to do in terms of time stuff? Do we want to do, like, this is gonna be tricky. Do we want to do like 30 minutes for the first one? I feel like the farther we go along, the more detailed, because the first one is like simplified. Once we start getting into like Chainsaw Man, it's going to be pretty wild, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we will have, since we're stepping up our original design.
We'll be more
Yeah,
comfortable with it.
yeah, hopefully. So yeah, I definitely say start off probably 25 minutes for the first one, and we kind of fill it out.
Sure.
You said 25?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Give me a sec. Let me get my timer going here. 25. I should really save one for like 1 hour. I'll save that another time. Okay. Let me make sure I got my flying object ready to go.
Yeah, I got my reference up.
Still kind of looking for a good reference.
Okay.
Is what I want.
And the references I dropped here for the for all the characters, that doesn't specifically mean these are the only ones you can use as a basis by any means.
Hey, Aurora. Yeah, I think like even in like Mega Man X, not Mega Man X, Mega Man 8, they got a little bit more detailed. I'm trying to remember. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't have Forte in there, or Bass, whatever they call him in. Hang on.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I just didn't pop them
yeah,
down. I just went for the original Robot
yeah.
Masters, excluding Proto, Mega, and Roll.
Yeah, like this is some of the later designs. They got like once they were able to get more wrong layer. Like once they were able to get more room to draw and stuff, they could do like more complex characters.
That man has a sword.
Golly, I wonder if his name is Swordman.
No, it's a lie.
All right, let me just
It's a lie.
crop a bit here. Sorry, you guys are gonna
Oh,
have
I
to
like
lose your
that clown
notes.
boy.
Huh? Clown boy?
I like that clown boy.
Yeah, I was just posting it so that you could see like there are more directions you can go with it. Like the beginning of them, they're basically more round and cutesy, and then the later games they got a little bit more detailed, and then Mega Man X they were just like, yeah, we've got like guns everywhere.
Like the progression of anime.
Yes.
You see up
yes.
above here, they're in their Astro Boy phase. And then down
Mhm.
below, that's the Gundam phase.
Oh my god, you're right.
That
I didn't
is
think about that.
that is a perfect description of it.
All right, I have a reference now. I'm ready to go.
Okay, everyone good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Starting 25 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna drink the
So
water.
fun little tidbit. I have a friend of mine who's helping me set up something so that you know how they do the whole people have the whole crowd control thing, but it's for like video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's helping me do something like that, but it's for art.
Ooh.
So he's already shown me a couple of silly things that he's able to do. I can't wait to I'm gonna have like a day where we get into like Discord and we play around with it. Shenanigans.
Cool.
Oh yeah, Geeka, and I can show you. I don't know. Have you read Chainsaw Man?
I have not.
There are in fact girl devil characters in that manga. So if you need a reference, I have to double check and make sure it's safe for work because there's a lot of nudity in that comic.
Yeah, I didn't want to post too much. That would be
spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would like more people to read it because it definitely is interesting. Especially if you just want something that's not your scream and yell protagonist until the power of friendship wins out.
Power of friendship.
That's all I'll ever need.
Man, I'm just having issues with those poses today.
Yeah, I probably should have been thinking up a pose instead of my references.
I think the other thing too that I have trouble with is that these the side. Like we've been working in like horizontal canvases, and my brain wants vertical.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just cut your canvas in half and you're good. Work with even less basics.
Oh god.
But yeah, having horizontal spaces is kind of counterintuitive when you're trying to draw a character.
I guess it gives you more room to have like to kind of make your brain work a little harder to figure out how you want to do stuff with your canvas.
But my brain's already exhausted trying to design a character. Oh no.
Yeah, just about the clip thing. I was letting them know what we're working on. I'm excited.
So long as they don't get to control how many undos you get, I think you'll be fine. Oh no.
Don't. I refuse.
No,
If that had
no, I wouldn't do that to you guys. It would just affect me.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to be tortured by chat, taking away your undos.
I refuse.
I gotta say,
The day I can't undo is the day I quit forever. Not just this. It is
Do they all?
life.
They do. Oh, they don't. Sorry. Go ahead.
Never mind.
I was just checking to see if they all had helmets. I'm sorry.
they don't all have helmets.
Yeah, they don't, which is good because I can't draw helmets to save my life.
Okay, stretch.
Yanni sheep.
Sleepy sheepy.
Sleepy sheepy.
Ba, ba, ba.
I remember not to overcomplicate this one because the first one should be like the most simplistic, and it will get more involved as we continue.
Yeah. This is more. Yeah. This
Yeah.
is more of getting a. Your feet wet, boots on the ground.
Calling the National Guard.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forget how the eyes. They have very specific eyes. They're almost like
They're Kirby eyes.
yeah.
Except with whites.
except for not.
Oh, hang on, I'm getting a text message. I have to wait though. I have a time limit. I used a prediction earlier, and chat had to predict if I was going to finish line art in 45 minutes. Believe it or not, there were people who did not believe in me, and I proved them wrong.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. I always joked about it. The power of spite is what helps me to prove the doubters wrong, and I get so much work done. Like, I'll show you non-believers. So in a way, they're technically helping me out by not believing in me, so,
Power of spite, strawberry milk.
Oh, I haven't had strawberry milk in a long time. I'm thinking about
I
it.
actually have some today.
You did?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in the store when I went to go pick up some stuff, and I was like, "Ooh, strawberry milk."
It's strawberry milk. All right, I have an idea for progression with mine. I'm excited now. I've already got an idea for what I want for like the next one.
Well, actually, that brings to mind, should we all do the same type of animal element, or do we just start branching out from there?
What?
Well, since most Mavericks typically follow an element and animal aspect on top of everything. Because you have like what, spark mandrill,
There's like a phoenix. There's a spider.
Oh yeah, I know about that. I didn't follow. Like, when does that come into all this?
The next one.
The next one is Maverick.
Huh? Wait, so we're doing 3 things?
Yeah.
Yes, Co. That's why we had Mega X stuff.
At no point ever did I realize that we were doing
I'm
3
sorry.
things. I thought we were doing 2 things: monsters, masters,
No,
or
I'm sorry.
the reverse.
I must have explained that poorly. I'm sorry. No, it's Monsters Maverick, or it's Masters Mavericks Monster.
Yeah, triple M.
Mmm.
Wait, do they have 5 fingers or they have 4?
They-
Okay, they do 5.
That they actually don't do the weird cartoon thing, or some of them just don't have hands.
Look at pictures of Roll real quick.
How do cartoon characters flip people off?
They're not allowed. Disney will shoot them.
Some of the, not just Disney, like just in general. Not all cartoon characters are Disney. Clark, I know it's hard. It's a common misconception because they own everything, but they don't actually
Yet. So they're just preparing.
The day that have it, they try to do that again, and I'm riding in the streets.
I don't
No,
think
because
people care
Disney will
anymore.
own the streets.
No,
Right.
yeah, people. Everyone I talk to is like, oh god, no.
Well, see,
Especially after
yeah.
what happened to Blue Sky.
That's
Wait, what happened with Blue Sky? Or do I not want to know?
They shut it down.
Oh wait, isn't that? Oh, that's right. Isn't that the one that did the Ice Age series?
Yep. Like it wasn't an amazing thing, but it sucks whenever a major studio shuts down because it got bought out.
Yeah. That's sad. 15 minutes, well, a little, like 15:45 left.
I am not happy with the way this pose is coming out.
I think it's a good thing we did the simple one first because it's like if we went in full chainsaw man at the beginning, it would have been really tricky. At least with like these ones, they can be a little more simplistic. Get the brain going.
Good warm up. Boots on the ground.
Yeah.
I always loved their. What was that, Geek?
I was just wondering if they had ears, and the answer is not really.
Some of them do.
They tend to have ear cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said not really.
Roll does though.
Roll's kind of like meant to look more human though. Same with like Mega Man, because he does take off his helmet. They're meant to look more human, and I think Blue's Proto Man does too.
Yep. But the original 8 or the original these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The original 6, because I can't count.
Some re-releases of Mega Man had Oil Man and Time Man.
Yeah, that was powered up the. Was that for the DS or the PSP? It was a for a mobile game. I remember that much. Or not mobile, but handheld.
Oh yeah. As a word to the wise, do not watch the American television series of Mega Man. It was very weird.
Which one?
The one from the
Dr.
early
Wowie.
90s.
Dr. Wowie.
Isn't that Mega Man 8?
The Ruby Spears.
All I know is that it came out when I was a kid and the episodes were like super weird. Roll looked like an actual teenage girl instead of how like none of the characters look how they look. And like Mega Man looks more like he should be Mega Man X because they have him looking more like an adult.
At least it's better than the what's the one where the kid it goes into video games and Mega Man didn't have like an official design yet and he looked green.
Oh, that
Captain
was
N?
Captain N. Yeah.
Captain N, that's it.
And what's bad though is that he did have an official design. That's the look they chose.
Oh gosh.
They also
I
had
love.
what? Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I love when people redeem the save your work whenever I'm on Undercurry. It's
Oh
like,
god, you're gonna set off my chat now because I have
Do it,
that
Pixie
same
Cat.
one. Oh no, don't do it, please, chat. I
I
can't
mean,
say.
to be perfectly fair, on other things that is very useful.
It is. That's
They've done
why
it.
I have it and leave it on for the most part, but it's just funny.
Haha, so funny.
I forgot, Co, have you been in my channel to hear the Yee train happen?
No.
I added yeehaw as a sound. It's on a cooldown, so
Oh, that
whenever
I know.
somebody,
'Cause I've been there.
yeah,
I've
okay,
yeehawed many a time.
yeah,
It's on a cooldown because of Yuko.
No.
say something nice about saving your work. Saving your work is important because if your program dies at 11:58 at night and you're trying to get your project done for college and oh god, your computer just crashed and you lost all your work, you won't lose your mind. So yeah, save your work. Not that I'm speaking from personal
I
experience.
feel like you're unlocking some repressed memories here,
I would
Six.
never do my work at the last minute in college. Who would do such a
Mm-hmm.
thing? Oh god, hang on. Okay, we still have 11 minutes. I'm just like, oh god, oh frick, I'm not even close to finishing my line work here.
Yeah, I'm still like sketching things out.
I'm trying to plop some colors down here. I gotta say, out of the original Robot Masters, my favorite is probably Cutman.
Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Yeah.
They
I
gave
always
him a
love-
weird voice in the American cartoon. He had like God, I don't even know what to describe the accent. It was just
Was it vaguely racist, as the most things in the
I
90s
don't
involving accents was?
remember. It was kind of like nerdy sounding, but like nerdy, but they also are from another country. Kind of nerdy. I don't know how to explain it. It's super weird. But he was, I think, apparently the smarty pants one of the group. And of course, Guts was the grunt, the brawn.
This is himbo discrimination. Not really. I just wanted to say himbo discrimination.
Himbo discrimination.
In the Archie comics I read a little bit of, they gave all of Cutman's personalities that he makes puns, and that is
Oh,
his personality.
you're on.
Yes, the classic personality of makes puns.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my one personality trait.
Fireman is obsessed with justice, and I believe they gave him a slight Southern accent. Because he does
Yeehaw?
sometimes he says "yeehaw," and then other
Oh
times
my
he's
god.
talking just completely.
It
You
turns
know,
out it's actually a southern British accent.
yeah, it
Just out
could
of
be.
nowhere, they voiced the Archie comics.
It's hard to tell. And then Elect Man is just all uppity, thinks he's hot shit. And
I thought he
then
was like wired, like this hyper all the time.
no, and that's basically the whole gist of their personalities of what I've read in the comics. Yeah, good. Yeah, but whoops.
Did my friend show up in the chat this time?
Very good.
French?
French?
My friend. Y'all need to get your ears clean.
No.
Either that or I need some French fries.
French fries.
When's the last time I ate somewhere? I'm good. I eat food. Crisis averted. What's our time?
We
Master?
have 7 minutes and 55 seconds.
I am still
Thank you, King Marshal.
sketching. Good
No-
God. and it's
Don't
so slow.
worry. No, you're fine. Just work on your sketch. You don't have to worry.
Panic!
No, you're fine. Like I think like I said before, the first drawing of the night's always kind of like we're just kind of getting our feet wet and getting into the groove. And by like the third one, we're just like, all right, we got this. Or
The thing
maybe
I'm having
not.
trouble with is the proportions. Everything's always is so exaggerated.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though. It pushes me to kind of draw outside of my comfort zone. Like I know I'm gonna have a heck of a time with the Chainsaw Man version, but it'll be fun though.
I'm still worried about that one.
You'll be
You got
fine.
this. You got this.
Yeah.
All it is just spikier.
It's more like chaos.
Mm-hmm. It's a good read.
Just splat some colors onto this.
Splat.
Technically, this was Ko's idea way back, right? We just never did the Orwell Monsters. Back when we were doing Pokemon stuff, Ko said he was interested in it, but then the move happened, and then it just got pushed to the wayside for a bit. At least that's how I remember it.
Yeah, I had brought these up in the past, but this time it wasn't me.
Fedrin revived it.
Yep.
So I finally started playing more Persona 5 Strikers.
How you liking it?
Pretty good. Spent most of my time grinding for money, and I think I bored my friends to death when they were watching it. Play it on Discord.
That would do it.
People were saying that you don't have to know about Persona like the other games in order to enjoy it.
Nah, it spoils the first game pretty significantly. I don't know about that.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you won't need to know about Persona 1 through 4.
I meant like because there's like 3 Persona 5 games. You got the OG, you have Royal. And now you have they're just saying that if you played this game, you don't have to play the other ones, but there's like if you played them, it'll make more sense. 5 minutes left, by the way.
I would say play 5 or Royal before it.
You to be fair, you really don't have to play one. You don't really have to play both.
Yeah, 5 or Royal because it's almost the same game.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, just with added little tidbits.
It's a special edition they put out to get more money from their fans.
It has a new wife.
Somewhat worth it.
Romance. That's really what it all boils down to.
I mean, you got a really good villain out of it, way better than the original. Even though it kind of only becomes relevant in the new arc they added. Unfortunately, the arc ends up feeling a bit rushed towards the end because there's just not a lot of time in the calendar to work with. Although they kind of wasted like a week of the game because they're trying to talk to all your friends, and then that takes the whole day instead of just taking like one time slot like everything else does, and that still bothers me.
Oh wow! I feel like I underperformed with my design compared to everybody else's.
I'm sure it's fine. You are your own harshest critic.
Oh, 100%.
I'm sure it's amazing. Hang on, they have like different color tone. Okay. I know what I want her to look like.
Her?
I mean, him.
Okay.
Yes, it's a her.
Fuck yes.
Wait, was that a yes?
Yeah,
No,
I said fuck yes.
yeah, that was a very strong lesbian. Yes, that's what that was.
I mean, like, if I'm going to be drawing the same character for the next one, it's going to be a girl. We need more female representation in our villainous robots.
We do have Ocean Woman, but that's literally it. And
Who?
that was in like Ocean Woman in like Mega Man 10 or 9.
Oh,
It's like the one female robot master.
there were also like Mega Man 0 or something. I don't remember the name, but they had girl robots, and those were the designs that I really liked.
Oh yeah, I love the Zero and ZX designs because they technically happen after X.
2 minutes. Sorry, 2 minutes.
But they
The
have
timeline for the Mega Man series is wild.
well, it goes for the main Mega Mans. From my understanding, it goes classic Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Z, and Mega Man ZX.
This isn't Legends like go at like the tail end of the timeline or something.
I don't know exactly where Legends fit. In my head, I always thought that Legends was its own separate timeline, and then of course
I
Battle
know
Network.
Battle
and,
Network is
yeah.
its own timeline. It's basically a what if instead of going into robotics, everyone went into AI.
Yeah. I guess
And
I
yet,
can get rid of
I still let Dr. Wily go.
Dr.
Every time.
Wowie.
Dr. Wiley.
God, whenever
Dr. Wily?
Mega Man's slightly tainted for me because of like the early 2000s and all the Sprite comics. Anyone remember those?
Oh my god. Oh, 30 seconds. I'm not going to finish coloring. Yes, I remember, but I have a reason why I'm remembering, and I just had a memory.
Yeah, Sitho knows what's up.
You know, funny thing you say that. Oh god, this might reveal me. I actually did some like art for the guy that ran that comic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. God, please don't ever find it. This was literally like over 10 years ago. Please don't.
Chat, you have one job to
Do
do.
not do it, chat. 1 second left. 1 second.
I had a Sprite comic when I was a kid, and I'm okay with saying that, because, even though it's really cringy, because the website that hosted it is down, and you'll never find it, fuckers.
I made cringy Sonic recolors.
I drew Metabots. Y'all are fucking weird.
Excuse me, everybody had
Manry
Beyblade
said I didn't
characters
do
back
any
in
of
the
that.
early 2000s. Gosh.
That's because you're ancient, man.
It's true, man.
Oh shoot. I don't know.
You were
I
busy
was-
playing hoop and stick.
Hope and stick. Look
Nah,
here.
everyone. I'm pretty sure man was probably like making AMVs or some shit. Can we get more time? I'm like nowhere near done. I just finally got my sketch.
What's the consensus?
Manry
What do you
said
guys
what's
want?
an AMV?
I'm fine if y'all need some more time.
If I hear like,
Your girl is super cute.
huh?
Your girl is super cute.
Oh, thank you.
But by the way,
You need more time, Co? Or are you good?
I'm good.
So
yes,
wait,
yes, I see her.
this is the one robot woman.
Manry said
Wait.
I see Patman made T. Postman.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, how about we save you for last then, Pat?
Sure.
Want to add some colors?
I'm just gonna line it. I don't think I can get a lot of colors down.
Okay, that's fine. I'm like just kind of doing mine on the side over here because I'm not going to be able to finish either, but it's okay. So who wants to go first? Let me zoom out. I haven't seen everybody.
Manry
first.
said mine is World War II Shark Teeth Plain Man.
That is a name.
Perfect.
That is a name.
It is.
Just imagining like playing Mega Man and the announcer has to announce that.
Battle World War II Shark Teeth Plain
They
Man.
don't read out the names though, do they?
I
Like,
think
at any
they
point.
do. They do for Mega Man X.
But
There was a point where they did. I think.
I'm only familiar with the 8-bit ones, so.
if they didn't, they would have to for this one. Like that, there would be no voice acting at all in the entire game up until you go and face him.
And it's like at 100% volume as well.
Oh, hang on. I forgot to text my mom good night. Hold on.
And it's an unskippable cutscene. So every time you die and have to go fight him again, you have to hear it again and again.
It
And
plays slower
It's
every
true.
time.
It's fantastic though, man. I like the exhaust.
Okay.
It looks so angry.
Yours is.
I imagine that the face actually lifts up and he has another like that's just a helmet.
Oh my god.
Manry
Just
said
lifts
everyone
up.
fears World War II Shark Teeth Plain Man.
Oh, shark teeth Plain Man. I like that he has stars on his nipples.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
Yes. Who else wants to talk about? I'm like just like haphazardly adding colors, but I could talk about mine whenever. But if somebody else wants to go first,
I can go next.
Oh,
Mine is Stealth Bee. They are a non-binary robot master, so it's NB instead of man or woman. And yeah, I designed them after a stealth bomber because that was the I. This goes back to the original plot being a toy plane. For whatever reason, it sticks out to me that I had this toy stealth bomber plane when I was a kid. And that's like the first plane I always think of every time I think of toy planes. So yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Does he have a drill? What is that?
That's
on
it.
him?
It's a missile launcher.
Oh, that makes more sense. So I was like,
Yeah. Let me bring up because Napalm Man. He has a similar design. If memory serves, I was just going off of memory.
Manry said AHHS, Northrop Grumman B2 Spirit Stealth Bomberman.
What?
see,
It's not.
very
Yeah,
nice.
It looks like it has 2 vibrators for hands.
PG.
And I'm talking about Napalm Man, not so much your robot master.
Man, you have weird thoughts on vibrators. Vibrators.
I just I undeafened, and that's the first thing I hear, and I don't know what the
For-
context is, and I don't know if I want to know.
For whatever
Someone
reason,
posted-
I thought you were going to say something revolving around vibrators. So I'm glad you did not go that route.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought I just stopped thinking about vibrators.
But no, we're
I-
talking about Napalm Man here.
Oh God. Oh.
Manry said hello Magma Studio.
Yes.
Hey, you're the one who brought up vibrators, man. You can't be sassy about it. This is your fault.
Oh,
Yes, he
Mandarin's
can.
allowed to be sassy.
He brought it up in text to speech.
Wait, Code,
Well,
just
if you
checking. Are you in the
wanted
right
to-
room to hear Manry's japes?
Huh?
Are you in the right room
Yeah.
so you can hear? Okay.
Manry speaks. He can talk with his robot voice.
Y'all didn't hear it, but I think we heard like a tiny bit of Manry's voice
No,
earlier.
What
no,
happened?
no.
I'm confused. I don't know what's
You were
going on.
muted, Six, so you
I
didn't hear
was
it.
muted, yeah.
It was like before the stream. I thought I heard it. I heard like another voice, like, "What the hell is that, Manry?" And
No,
Clark
you're-
refuses to acknowledge that. Ever.
Manry
No,
said
you're-
Co heard all about World War II Shark Teeth Plain Man.
I did.
Joke that
Yeah. So Geeka, I love your little flight attendants.
Yes, this is I don't know what kind of snappy name she would have, but here she is.
Well, normally it would be like flight
Hostess woman?
attendant, man, hostess.
No,
Well-
wait, that sounds like the other kind of hostess.
Yeah, no, that it sounds like she does something else.
What?
Yeah,
Well-
she sells chocolate.
Well,
Manry said
generally,
JetBlue Air stewardess woman.
I mean that's
Stewardess?
probably her actual
Yeah,
name.
stewardess is kind of long. And this is gonna bother me now.
Well, generally, most like if it's more civilian names, they typically lean towards music terms like rock and roll, blues. The damn whale man I can't think of now.
Forte.
Rockman.
Forte bass.
Rockman.
Yep, Rockman.
Well, I was just thinking like air woman.
Air woman.
Yeah, she's a woman of the air.
What about
There's already an airman.
what about hospitality gal?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep, it's specifically a gal. If you say woman, you can be arrested.
You get
wow.
evicted off the plane violently.
Look, it was just an idea.
Just pick you up.
Does she hang
arrest
out
me.
with World War II Shark Teeth Play Man?
No, that was. Kai, why would you be arrested? You said it correctly.
Oh. Okay.
You are
I'm the one who
not
gets
from-
arrested and thrown off the plane.
No. Thrown off the plane sounds like you put up a fight. Now you're evicted from the plane.
Is that her superpower? Is throwing people off planes?
No, I was more imagining that the way that she fought was that she just like threw food and also rammed you with a trolley.
Oh, I'm imagining her in Marvel vs. Capcom now, and
I'm
now I know her
imagining
combo.
Mega Man trying to use that ability against other robot masters.
Manry
You
said
got it.
throws peanuts.
Oh,
Throws
peanuts. Peanuts. Okay.
Woo!
I had to double check that one.
Hello, Magma Studio.
Peanuts.
Like I am. Like as soon as you get into the boss room, she's like, "Hello, do you have a peanut allergy?"
Oh God.
Oh, throws penis.
Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa, where'd you get that, Clark?
Manry said
Wow,
call the
so-
air marshal, but not for me.
My guy's just a plane. I was having I don't know. It wasn't the pose I started with kind of threw me off for the whole thing. So it went off the rails. But there he is. He has two plane engines for sort of forearms, I guess.
I like it. Like I can see that being in what would it be, Mega Man 12?
Did they stop coloring them and line arting them in Mega Man 12?
Oh yeah. They gave up halfway, but
That-
they
that
ran
I
out of
know.
time.
There's no Mega Man
Mega Man is
12.
just a JPEG. That slides across the screen. Not even a PNG, a JPEG.
Yeah. It's just someone it's not animated other than recording the mouse movements. So it just moves around.
It's like one of those
Select,
memes where
drag.
someone just animates stuff by moving shit around in Photoshop with the transform tool.
Or move it around in Magma Studio.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same
Manry
thing.
said I can never hug me a kids because of me hands are propellersman.
Because me hands are propellers, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me hands are propellers, man.
I
That's
like.
his
I don't know.
official name.
His art. I just like this design. I'm so bad with machinery. So like seeing guys who like you guys coming up with like really cool machine designs.
Well, to be fair, Six, yours is absolutely adorable.
Yours practically looks official.
No.
There's
she's UFO now. Girl. Woman.
She's
I don't
amazing.
know.
My only thoughts on that is Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku?
God, the creator of Minecraft.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, you know, she's like a little pop star, and she looks like she's all friendly, but she like basically that's her pulling you in, like you know, like a tractor beam on a UFO, and then she uses like gravity powers, but she can only like lift you up and down, not side to side. That's her thing.
Oh, she's a UFO.
It's a UFO.
That's adorable.
That's why I asked if it was okay to do flying, anything that's an aircraft.
That with the skirt, it kind of looked like a landing strip. So I thought that she like signaled planes to come in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, she's, you know, those glowing batons that people use on airstrips. That's what I was thinking with her hands, or rather her
Yeah,
arm.
and then she would be like a pop star, like she dances, and then the planes come in and then just land on you.
Her secret special move.
Well,
Call her Signal Girl, maybe.
Signal? Well, she's a UFO. Oh my
Oh,
god.
I
I
thought
thought
I mean, that kind of works for both, like the airplane thing and the UFO.
I thought you said
Steady.
single girl, and I thought that was just
She's single
presumptuous.
though.
Can I get a number?
Oh, I love that, Manry. Little laser. Pew.
I thought I was reminded of something, but I
What's
think I
Manry's
was
name for her? Sorry.
wrong. I was thinking of well, I was thinking of Tronbon,
Oh, I can see that.
but she's way cuter. I don't know. I was thinking of Marvel vs. Capcom, I think, because she shows up in that, but she's not like her usual self.
I think she's in like a big mech thing, right?
Yeah, and she's got like the little machine, like they look like Lego men.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I looked that up. That was porn.
Be careful looking up Tron.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a mess.
Or sorry, let me correct. Be careful looking up anything.
Anything.
There we go.
But yeah, your character is much more. I just can't put my finger on it, but
It's the hair a bit, like, because it's kind of
Actually,
it's
it's the pose that's getting me on it.
also the pose, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I get what Ko's coming from. There's something about it that's familiar.
Wait, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, what about Jet Set Radio or something? Isn't there like a game that
Isn't there like it reminds me of that one Dreamcast or Sega Saturn game where it's like a channel or something? and you have to
Space
fight
Channel
aliens?
5.
I think that's Jet Set Radio.
No, Space Channel 5. Is
That's
what
what
I
I'm
was
thinking.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Jet Set Radio doesn't have aliens, does it?
It
It
does. It does, but not no. Well, actually, you know, if you were giving vague descriptions, it would be hard to separate Jet Set Radio and Space Channel 5. I just realized because I was going to say, but not dancing. Well, actually, it does have dancing, but not crazy outfits. Well, it does have that. Not aliens. Well, actually,
You went on a mental trip for like a solid minute there, I bet.
yeah.
Was it-
I was trying to separate the two. The only thing that really separates them is there's no skating. I don't think there's any skating in Space Channel 5
That you're aware of.
that I'm aware of. Yeah.
Let me go.
Wait, just posting the survey again if anybody wants to check it out and give us some feedback on the community boards.
Yeah, speaking of which, Pat, are you
I'm not gonna color, so I'm done.
okay? You're
I'm
missing a
I'm
line.
trying to think of a name. Is
You're missing a
Jetman
line.
taken already?
Let
Probably.
me see.
Probably.
Mega
I know
Man
Airman.
wiki. Also, Pat, I'm going to scream until you do this, but there's a line that needs to be made right here between his fingers.
Okay.
Thank you.
I actually did it slightly off hopefully to annoy you, but it didn't work.
No.
Manri said Pat made a win to hug Ko's man, but he has propellers for handsman.
Can't hug that guy either because he's got propeller for face man. Want to kiss but cannot because propeller for faceman.
Oh, Manny didn't think of one for sixes.
Oh yeah. And no, there's not a Jetman.
Or Clark's, I don't think.
No, he did.
I'm shocked there's not a Jetman.
There is in fact not a Jetman. Rush
Nice.
turns into jets. There is a
Rush
a
Jet.
Yeah, and then Mega Man X had a armor form that's the jet armor, from what I'm seeing.
You could kiss Pat's boy, but only once.
What's
The propeller's not always running, unlike Co's, where it looks like some spinning blades. I guess they are technically blades.
what's the name of the Eagle Maverick from Mega Man X?
Give me 1 second.
Hang on. By the way, there is in fact a
Storm.
Jetman. Apparently.
Manri said Storm Eagle.
Right.
Yeah, Storm Eagle. There's a
What was I
Jetman.
saying?
Six died.
What happened?
What? You said there was a Jetman and Clark talked over you.
He's in Mega Man Unlimited, which is an
Okay.
unofficial. It's an unofficial fan-made game, so there is no actual Jetman.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Fuck
still
Fuck
right.
you! You're not
Bamboozled.
canon.
Wow. Yeah. Do you want to see this Jetman or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
Capcom
God.
neglects Mega Man so much that it's gone into the fan game stage.
Here he is. This is the fan design.
That's pretty good.
Not too bad. I'm not a fan of the colors, but
Yeah.
overall, not too bad.
To be fair, that's like some really 90s style coloring where the colors are really garish. So I guess it kind of fits into that era.
Just realized
But-
all but one of these Robot Masters of the original ones had a very warm color palette.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You know, this is just personal taste, but it's weird to color a pinkish red with like a more orangey red shade. It tends to look off to me.
you look off.
Wow. Okay, I'm gone now. I'm going then. Bye.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, but I do
Like
like all these.
$12. Sorry.
Let's see what the
Also,
community.
Jetman can't hug you because his arms are stuck to wings. It's the plane wings. You can't bend his arms.
He's not an airbender.
Ha ha. Okay,
These
now
all look fantastic.
to figure out what to do for the Mavericks.
Did you get the save? 6?
No, actually, I don't think I did. Hang on. Yeah, bring it back. Bring back your Jetman.
back
Also, I feel bad. Well, you know what? I was gonna say I feel bad for him because he probably can't eat food, but then I realized they're robots, so he's probably really good at like dicing things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if he could always get another job as like
He can be a
Come in
blender. Blender Man.
Slender
You
Man.
know,
Yeah, that-
he's the estranged brother of Slender Man.
I've often pondered looking at Robot Masters, like, what do you do when you're not just waiting in a room for Mega Man to show up? Like, how do you
That's what I
relax?
Yeah, that's what I wonder with like Pokemon Elite Four people. Are they just waiting all the time for someone to show up?
Right, just standing in the middle of a gym, starving to death. Like, I can't move. I'm not allowed to move until the protagonist gets here.
They're just sitting there playing on their phones.
There's like a back door with like a mini fridge and TV that they sit in. And they're like, yes.
Pretty sure the implication is they only show up in there once someone enters the first challenge room, which makes you question.
No,
what
they
the
live
first...
there.
Okay, sure.
Once you get so good at Pokemon, you're not allowed to leave. So you
I
have to
was,
stay.
I was just thinking like everyone except for the first person in the room gets to leave. The first person's always just stuck there.
Also,
like in Gen 1, it's Lauralee, and she's like forced to be in that room forever, while everyone else comes and goes at their own leisure.
but before we start the next one, we should take a gander at the community board.
Ooh.
You're correct.
Oh my god. They're actually doing like robot design. Like they do with the blue around it and the block with the character.
Oven.
Oven.
That's great.
It's fun. No, Cialis. No. Cialis. You can just start. That night's still young. I love Krogman, Richie. I'm so glad that you were the one who did this one. And Bolin, this oven man or woman. I love the pixel art.
Man, that's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Did
you
you
don't
copy and
actually
paste the
see-
border?
Yeah, they
Border
got this
looks
border.
on point.
I'm excited to see what they could do. It looks like they have like their own theme going over here, and they're working in oh god, what's the word? In tandem together.
Hey, if you had an idea for a robot man and you want to share it with the community, there's another choice spot open.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
And if you don't, if you just kind of want to run off of another idea, there's still Spork, Unicycle, Feather, Keyboard, Horse, and Mini Fridge.
Someone has to do unicycle. Somebody has to do unicycle in honor of Lily.
These
Yeah,
are,
we
these are
need a
good
monkey
choices.
on a unicycle. Yes. Yeah.
Oh
And,
god, Pokeball.
Is Pokeball one of them on there?
Yep, that one has been taken by
Yes.
no
Oh
C-list.
god. Is it
I
gonna
mean,
be
we already
Ball
know.
Man?
Yeah, it's got to be Ball Guy.
Oh man. Oh
Ball guy, all the
God.
guy. And I like Mika's mic man.
Ball Guy X.
Not ball guy.
Not poor guy.
Okay, ball woman. All right, we gotta be open. I like Architects, tree chainsaw. Oh, these are all
It's
fantastic.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see what comes up of this as we progress.
I like the concept of like a Mega Man chainsaw character also being a tree, as if they need to be in disguise.
That sounds like something Mega Man would do.
My reference.
Alright.
Don't want the trees to notice them.
All right. You guys ready to start on the next one?
Yeah, if I could find where my
Should we make this one 30 minutes since it's going to be a little more complicated, or just stick it with 25?
Let's go 30.
30? Okay. I take the first answer I get. And she said
Okay.
30. Done. There's no time for hesitation, only art. All right.
Okay.
Ready. All right. So 30 minutes.
Oh god,
Start.
they get really elaborate.
Yep.
Oh, you take pictures. Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
put
I'll do-
gems on everything. God damn it.
Yeah, they're very Jimmy.
The
Ma'am?
first Mavericks were. Let me get some of the later ones. Just so you
Yeah.
kind of-
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get a reference of what I just drew.
My friend was asking about shorts on the YouTube thing now, and they're basically, it's like little TikTok videos but on YouTube, and they're popping off apparently.
Hey, isn't that guy called Boomer? Someone
Who?
throw a beer in his hand.
Explore.
Is Boomer Kuwanger.
Sorry, I got a phone call there.
Oh,
That's okay. You're good.
Who's that good?
So how are
No,
we
here,
doing
like-
this?
We
Um,
are
God.
taking what we drew last time. Oh,
I'm putting some of the more like the later generation ones here. Don't mind
Yep.
me.
we're taking what we drew last time. and
Manry said
evolving it to Mega
AHH.
Man X.
Furry man.
Evolving
why are
it, did
these-
you say?
Yes. Yep. We're taking. Oh God,
Sorry,
you got
I
fingered again.
Yeah, basically, you take your character and make it into a furry now.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
it's time. Hang on. Yeah, like they've got. They definitely have much more elaborate designs. Like they. Here's the peacock guy that I was mentioning before.
Don't mention peacocks in front of Pat. I think he still has PTSD.
I mean, these all of the like X onward characters are pretty wild. It's
Yeah, it
kind
can
of
be
the
a little-
same. Sorry,
No, go ahead, you're good.
it's kind of the same style that they started with, but they just went completely bonkers with the all the
The
extra
proportions are a little
mechanical
more-
stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the proportions are more humanoid.
Yeah, they're more often very humanoid, even though they're all animals now. Which is kind of a funny
Furries.
thing.
And
Robot furries.
and they got bedazzled.
Yeah, there is a lot of jewelry.
I mean, if it showed up in the original Robot Masters too, but they didn't have as much to work with. Like looking at
Yeah.
Gutsman, he has one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a sunflower boss, and he's literally a sunflower. Like, hold on.
We can't just say that and not share.
I
I'm
know.
getting it.
I
They,
saw a rose one that was really nice.
Oh,
yeah.
I
He looks-
love him.
fabulous.
Yeah, but also
See, this guy is why Mega Man ends with X for me.
his head is.
Are you kidding me? This design's awesome.
This
It is
drawing
some
here
really
is
good-
better, but that 3D model is a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
agreed.
rough.
Love the drawing.
It's still the actual design itself is pretty solid. Art style of the 3D is meh.
I do have to say,
yeah.
wow,
go ahead.
man, we are bad.
Oh, you go.
We never know when to talk. On these guys, I don't know what one these guys are from down here.
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, there's lots of little improvements over the original X Mavericks. Like, the hands. All of them are doing, like, Mickey Mouse white glove.
I mean, Peacock Man's doing that too. It's hard to tell. 'cause
A
it's
lot of
scaled
his
down.
design is got that white though.
Well, look at this,
That's
though.
true.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
way better. That
You
is
can
also way
push-
better.
You can push more of the animal with this one. You don't have to stick with human hands.
Okay.
Which makes it
but I
weird
was
that they did
thinking-
in the original X.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
Really
it's,
quick,
it's,
do
it's
you wanna
fine. I was
do-
just
We are on our
I
A
was-
game. Go ahead. Go.
I was just about to say with the talking thing, it's probably the same for Pat as well. But sometimes when I start talking, you guys actually start talking after me. So suffering from a little bit of a delay there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why me and Pat might talk over you guys a lot by accident.
Yeah.
That's a common thing. I've found that when I listen to somebody else's streams, even people who I'm not far from, in terms of server region, my voice will come through on their stream like way later than I expected.
hmm
Very bizarre. So if you're
Yeah.
across the planet,
Ah.
it's going to be much worse.
Yeah, see,
You
we're
gotta
not rude.
Ah,
We just have latency.
I was gonna say, Geek, I appreciate your excuse, but I'm just a rude little shit. I talk over everyone deliberately. I've given up a long time ago.
I was just going to blame it on passing around the one brain cell.
Yeah, that too.
Only one brain.
It's just that a lot of times I start saying something and I'm like, all right, let me stop. And then the other person stops after me and I'm like, no, keep talking.
It's I think I said this before. It's like the voice chat equivalent of walking into a doorway while someone else is walking in at the same time, and you both try to get out of the way of each other when you go in the same direction. And that repeats like 5 times, and it's increasingly painful as it goes on and on.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, now nobody wants to talk because we're afraid of talking over each other.
That's what happens when there's like 7 people on a call.
So, quick question then: are we gonna basically just make these like upgraded versions of the the design more detailed, or are we gonna go with giving them an element as well? Because a lot of the X4 and the Mega Man X are basically just like
I mean,
Spark Mandrill and whatnot.
I mean, there's a few ways you could easily go about it. Like anything that related to weather might work for a jet or a plane.
I think it'll be fine just if we just go ahead and do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. All right, so you guys cool with 30 minutes in?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I kind of have an idea for what I want to do, but I'm not sure just yet. What the heck? I have to refresh because all I see is, for some reason, I just see cursor on my spot. Hold on. Refresh.
It's all hanging out over here.
No, get out of here, Clark. You're in my personal bubble. You're in my personal bubble.
The Buble. Speaking of which, I tried boba tea for the first time the other day. I really enjoy it.
I like how you went from boobs to boba.
I didn't say boob. It's a bubble.
I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's just I've tried it so many times, being like, maybe this time,
Manry
this
said,
time
"I
I'll
like
get
it."
So many different flavors. Maybe you'll find a flavor that does work for you. Maybe.
I just like the chewy gelatin tapioca in my mouth.
I had the milk boba. I thought it was good.
I like how it bothers me that so many robot masters and Mavericks just have diapers.
Hey, sometimes a robot's got to go.
It's a little silly. Like it didn't look good on Superman or Batman. It's not gonna look good on any other character.
Hey, those are classic designs.
Didn't Batman sort of phase out the underwear?
Yeah, both of them did, and then they brought it back for Superman because it was, like I said, a classic design. They recently gave Spider-Man a new suit, and
They give Spider-Man a new suit every other year at this point.
no, not like they've given him slightly different variations to his suits, but this time they gave him a brand new silver and red and gold suit.
Could you post it in the Discord? I want to see it.
Yeah, sure, I got it. Saved another chat. Actually. It's
Oh, that's a neat design.
Yeah, up until the functionality of it comes into play. For the most part, it just acts as like an upgrade to his regular suit, except for it's tied directly into the company that J. Jonah Jameson works for now, who is very pro Spider-Man,
Oh.
and it is designed to live stream the Spider-Man experience,
Oh my god.
and
Makes you really feel like Spider-Man.
Please tell me they came up with like their own version of a live stream website. So instead of like Twitch, it's Switch.
well, no, not at the moment. It's not. It's like live stream to like people's vibes and stuff. So you get a VR experience.
Oh god, that would make people so fucking motion sick.
Yep. And what makes it even worse is there is a specific button that J. Jonah Jameson can press that sets off fireworks from the suit
Oh god.
that makes lights appear in the sky of who's sponsoring this crime busting.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I knew they made.
Manry
they
said, hey,
had-
what up? It's yeah, BOI. Spy Day. Remember to sub and whip that like button.
I know they made Jameson like pro Spider-Man now which is I think is a very interesting way to change up how things are.
Oh yeah. I'm fine with it and everything, but
So I am entertained that they've managed to make him so really obnoxious.
Oh yeah.
But in the other direction now.
Oh yeah. And of course, the whole reason why Peter Parker agreed to any of this is because the boy needs to be able to eat, and he needs some money.
To think like a few years ago in the comic, he was like a fucking billionaire, and then like he fucked it up, and then Octavius fucked it up.
No, he fucked it up. Octavius, unfortunately, was not the cause. But yeah, and he even notated that in the comics, like, every fucking time I try to do something, I fuck it up. So, I need money again.
They don't want to mess with the status quo, because then the fans get annoyed.
Yeah. Then the fans get annoyed when they don't change the status quo, and
Do something original, but don't change the thing that I like.
yeah.
It's so hard to appease everybody in large fandom type things.
Especially in like mainstream comics, the people there are so fucking mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
And
know.
they're the kind of people who hate SJWs. It's like Gamergate, but again.
Yeah. That's why I just enjoy the things I enjoy. Be quiet and don't.
I'm
unless
just
it's
afraid
Kingdom
of
Hearts.
I'm just afraid of large fandoms because, like, especially if I'm coming in new to a fandom that's already established, and like people are very set in their like the way things are.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I just hide from big fandoms, and I just have I just go to my Discord and I'm just like, guys, I saw this cool thing today, and they're like, hey, that's cool, and then we never talk about it again.
Is that why you're into Sayuki? Because it has a small fandom, and you're basically in charge of the wiki.
Oh, I'm not in charge of the wiki. We got somebody else to be in charge of the wiki. And they are much more organized than I am, and we gave them a channel so they could collaborate and have a bunch of people to talk to. So it's been good. But yeah, no, that fandom's very tiny, and that's fine. I think it's more the reason I like that series too is there's not a lot of characters, and I've mentioned it before. My brain fries once you have like at least 10 main characters or whatever. My Hero is too much for me now.
I was gonna say My Hero is probably.
Yeah, I don't watch My Hero as much anymore.
I gotta say though, My Hero fans, why also thirsty for Hawks? Like, he's a pretty boy, but I don't get it.
As the resident bird person, it's very odd to hear you say that.
Can we like chill the bird thing a bit? It's funny at first.
I'm glad we were on the same wavelength there.
Yeah, I also am pro Hawk. I love Tony Hawk pro skating.
Uh-huh. But would you recognize him on the street though?
Tony Hawk? Absolutely not. I don't know anything about sport.
You know
Yeah.
I just love people not recognizing Tony Hawk. That being like existential crisis. Like, oh, your name's Anthony Hawk. Yeah, like Tony Hawk. It's like wonder how he's doing now. Get it? Wonder what he's up to now. This.
You know what though? I think if I were to like reach his level of fame and stuff, I would have much rather have like be able to go to the grocery store without having like to wear a ball cap and sunglasses just to enter,
Yeah.
because my social
Yeah, it's a
anxiety would
blessing
kill
and
me.
a curse, but it's still very, very funny.
I mean, hey, he probably has a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's invested
Also,
properly. Yeah.
he's gotten older, so and everyone thinks of Tony Hawk as a young person still.
It's always funny when they're like, "Wow, Tony Hawk looks like he's gotten older." It's like, that happens when you age, and he's several decades older than he was in the 90s. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a 20-something years. Like when his game came out, he was already like a few years into his career.
They did legs. They did legs. Like this. Okay.
Legs are hard. I didn't even have room for legs on mine.
Yeah, I feel like if we do more character designs in the future, we might need to change up the canvas layout a bit so we can have horizontal. If that's
time
even
left?
possible.
Sorry.
Yeah, how much time is left?
19 minutes and 30 seconds.
Thank you,
Plenty
Tiny
of time.
Asta.
Yeah, we could mix it up a bit. God, how do
I got
hands? Oh, sorry. I was just saying.
I was saying I got the Tony Hawk music stuck in my head now.
Wasn't there like a Tony Hawk game that came out recently, and like a bunch of streamers were like obsessed with it?
Yep.
And everybody was playing
For
it.
like a solid week, everyone was reliving nostalgia. I think it was a pretty alright game. I didn't play it, but it looked like everyone was enjoying themselves. I think wasn't Justin playing a bit of it too?
Maybe.
Oh, do you know what game I've just started playing, even though the boat has left on it? Valheim.
Hades? Oh, Valheim.
I don't know. I feel like it's still kind of popular. I still see streamers
Yeah, it's
streaming
not.
on my.
It's not completely gone yet.
I hate
There's
that
still a
chat
lot.
box.
Yeah.
Is there a way to change the keybind so enter doesn't open the dang chat
I
box?
think so. No way. Can you change?
I don't-
Clark.
I didn't know Enter did that.
Well, now you know.
Every time I transform, I try to press enter like I do in Photoshop.
Oh, instead of the tool.
Instead of changing tools so I can exit it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. It took me a bit of time. I messed a little bit with the program, like, on the side to help me get better at it.
May have to change my headphones a bit.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to add a battery.
Uh-oh.
Boop. Beep boop, we're dying.
Oh.
Death is imminent.
Death is inevitable. Let's get really dark for a bit. for no reason.
Let's not have existential crisis while we're drawing robot people.
Why have existential crisis when you can have eggs?
Well, you
No.
don't have an existential crisis every time you draw. That's what gives me power.
Oh,
I might be once I start doing these colors here. Good lord, what the fucking going to do? Huh. Purple. Beep boop.
Oh wait, could you hear that? Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
What?
I can hear the beep boop.
What was the beep boop? I didn't hear it.
It was her headphones dying.
Oh.
Okay. I'm making them last as long as I can by switching which one is charging.
This is why I don't wear wireless headphones.
But they're so convenient.
So I wish she can hear us talk shit about it when she gets up and moves.
I also don't like most wireless stuff. It's having to change and charge the batteries, especially mice. Imagine like you're working and this shit just dies. That would like drive me insane.
I use a wireless mouse.
How often does that die on you?
It takes like a day.
Oh, I was hoping it would take at least a week.
No, but yeah, I mean, I can just plug it in and use it like a normal mouse.
Ah, okay.
It also flashes when it needs to be charged.
You know what annoys me with mice lately? I know that you have settings to turn it off, but I really don't like it when they like have like flashing lights. Like, why? You're just distracting. I just need a plain color mouse that doesn't blink in my eyes from the corner of my eye.
Because it has to be, advertised for gamers.
Gaming branding is so dumb.
That gamer.
Everything
aesthetic.
has to look like a race car.
I find it so funny.
It is kind of funny, but it's also just like obnoxious. I find. I'm just complaining about random shit right now. Don't mind me.
Complaining with Pat.
Go right ahead and Pat. It fills the air.
you know, a game looked fun, but I feel like I couldn't play it on Twitch. Was that No Straight Roads game? Because like the music would probably instantly get it bopped.
Oh yeah, that game's actually from my region, not Indonesia, but the neighboring country of Malaysia.
Yeah, it looked really good, but like it's all music.
I played a couple of songs from it on my stream and it didn't get bopped.
Oh,
I don't know this game. What is it?
It's a rhythm game, I believe.
Oh.
So
It's not
sort of
really
rhythmy.
a rhythm game. It's more of it's like a 3D beat 'em up with a music theme.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like a rhythm. That sounds way cooler than just a rhythm game.
So it's about basically how big music corporations are evil and how they monopolize the music industry.
Well, they definitely. I can't see why that wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. I was talking about this in the Discord earlier, but that Coral Island game that people were talking about, I only just found out that the development studio for that's from Indonesia. It took me until someone pointed it out, and I looked at some of the characters like, hold on, those look like Indonesian police uniforms. What?
World's much smaller than you thought.
Yeah, that's made me more excited for the game. Also, the characters are genuinely very attractive, and I'm all about that.
Well, we have 11 minutes and 30 seconds. It's just
A friend of mine joked, "Hey, look, an Indonesian property that doesn't try to base itself off of anime." Holy shit!
I will say, yeah, the style, the design of the characters are really good.
I
I like.
agree.
I don't think I would play it, but I liked watching people play it.
Coral Island or no Straight
Oh, I'm
Roads?
sorry. I was talking about No Straight Roads. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I also really like the style of that. Everyone has like really wild hair.
Yeah, the
music
designs are good.
is such a bop.
Which one?
No Straight Roads.
Oh, I really love Sayu songs. The Mermaid.
Yes, I love them as well. Like,
They-
pretty much all the songs in there are great.
Yeah. There's only one that I'm not really a fan of, but the rest are solid for me. Hang on. Ethan, do you have the survey link? For that you... Oh, we were talking about Nico.
I really hope we see more Southeast Asian stuff. There's a lot of cool shit here, and y'all don't know about it. I'm not the best person to talk about it, even.
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan. Just like a robot by do-do-do-do.
Like every time I do a fake Mon, based off of like the local culture, I have to end up writing like a fucking essay about the cultural origins of it.
I have to come up with a name of this girl. Sorry, my brain's like now trying to think, oh god, what's her name gonna be?
I'm just gonna leave the name up to Manry. I'm sure I
Manry's
will recall.
Manry's very good at naming things, yeah. I can see why.
Hashtag leave it up to Manny.
Manry does.
Also, I don't know how names work in Mega Man X.
Oh, I don't remember either. I was just like,
Isn't like Element animal or something?
Storm Eagle, Fire Phoenix.
I don't remember.
Boomer.
Just Boomer.
Call me.
I'm also not gonna bother coloring this because I don't feel like it.
I don't think I would have time to color mine, so I'm just gonna focus on some good old inks. If I have time, I could try to throw some color on and push my skills. Yeah, my main thing with like these challenges is just like remember to have fun with it and don't stress about the art. Because I'm pretty sure there's not people in chat that are like, oh my god, I can't believe Six's drawing is so bad. God. I mean, there could be. I don't know. There could be. And if you're there, that's fine. I'll judge you the way you're judging me. No, but it's fine. It's just meant to be for fun.
And the only way we can properly judge you is if you hop in the community board.
It's true. You have to draw something. Just got back, but you're drawing it so bad. Knew it. You're not allowed to say that. I'm my worst critic. I have to say that to myself.
So you just post a message in chat. God, Six's art so bad.
Wait. Oh, wait. I hear lots of typing. Are we all typing?
Yeah, everyone type taps. Who's doing the bit?
I don't know why it picks up the keyboard like it's the loudest
It
damn thing in
does.
the world.
Yeah, Mike is probably just sensitive. It picks up stuff around.
Like I can't fart. I can't fart without it picking up on the mic.
Yeah, you might want to tone down the
I did,
intensity.
but then it cut me off. Started cutting me off.
Maybe just I would say just test it one day. I guess I don't know.
Last week there was like a weird honking noise, and I noticed Tenosis was in the chat, and I was very scared of it. That was a fart. I'm not gonna be chivlied, goddammit.
Well, who doesn't want to be Chiblee?
Manri said I knew it.
I'm sure no one cares, but I'd like to imagine Tenosis is broken up in a cold sweat and going into the VODs.
Manri said I watched enough Milby streams to know what farts sound like.
Oh my god. 5 minutes left, by the way, friends. I'm sorry I had to interrupt your butt air talk, but
But here.
sorry I had to interrupt your flatulence discussion.
Oh, that's just flat out rude.
No, it's flatulence, not flat. Why, oh my god, why did I ink this? I should have just added colors and called it a day. It's alright. It's fine.
I believe you.
I hate coloring without inks.
Manri said can't believe Lily is missing out on fart talk.
Right?
Nothing else mattered except that. It's the only thing she would miss out on, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, someone's kid's watching this. You can't swear.
Coestar said she's an expert.
Coestar?
Coestar said that's how she maintains the bog.
That's a different kind of bog, Witchco.
There's 2 robots tonight. Crazy.
The amount of robot has doubled. Kerr doing his. Oh god, no, I can't hear stuff.
It's been a wild stream tonight.
Brought to you by robots.
Coestar said get out me swamp brrrraat.
What were you saying?
I was trying to reply to Lockington. Koga is simulated by the Borg.
One of us.
He was wondering why Ko was a robot.
Yeah, was simulated by the Bork.
The thing with what Mega Man and the arms and legs having that weird shape is kind of that rounded shape is kind of hard to draw at first.
Just like Popeye.
I'm sure people who've been drawing Mega Man for years are probably laughing in my face. It's like, that's the easiest shit to draw.
Well, if you're more used to drawing angular shapes, it's not easy.
Manri said yes we are.
Wow. Because I was recently, like not so recently, but Aaron Hansen was put out a video a while ago about his old Flash animations, and he talked about like how he got started drawing by drawing Mega Man, and he really liked the art style.
1 minute and 45 seconds left. Sorry. I just didn't want people to suddenly be blindsided with the, oh my god, why didn't you tell us time was up? Time goes fast when you're
But
trying
then
to
we
go
could
out.
have argued for more time, Six.
We have 55 seconds left.
I'm the timekeeper. I'm not the keeper of you guys getting your art done. Sorry. I can only handle one job, and it's timekeeper.
So, what are you saying? You're not in charge of getting your own art done?
Exactly. I'm not even. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm so busy, like keeping track of time that I'm just like, oh right, I should be drawing art. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, I really need to pee all of a sudden.
Get a bottle.
No, God, why would you? God.
I don't want. I never want to pee in a bottle again. I have bad experiences.
Oh God.
Less said, the better.
I just have to say, these are all fantastic.
I just gotta say,
I'm not getting a diaper food flare.
Hopkins.
I would have to go to the store to do that. Who just left?
Hmm?
Someone left and came back.
No one wanted to leave.
No, I heard a boop boop.
Geeka might be changing headsets because of batteries. Maybe. I don't know.
Correct, I
Just
was
co-
doing that. And hello,
Oh,
I'm back.
wow. I guessed right. Holy
Welcome
shit.
back.
Well, more like I was trying to get the headset to work. I couldn't hear anyone. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The alarm's gonna go off soon to tell me that we are out. Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Oh, there it
I'm almost
goes.
done with line art, so
We'll
can y'all
just say-
start?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep going because
Well, then I'll start with mine then. So what I did was I just took my stealth bomber and went with a bat because
Oh.
that made the most sense. And for element, the sonic bat would make the most sense. I didn't want to go with air or anything like that because I figured that would be too obvious, and I figured someone else already did that already. So yeah, I drew a bat boy.
I like that you gave him sunglasses. He's very cool.
Well, the other, the original design had a visor, so I was like, all right, I got to keep the visor going, and
Very
Yeah.
cool.
yeah,
Keep
he
him-
don't, he don't need to see in the dark. Oh,
Very
so
sweet.
Manry, what you got there, Manry? What's this boy's name now?
You're cutting. I think were you cutting out there a bit, Clark?
Oh, was I?
I
No,
actually
that's
can't
fine for
tell.
me.
I don't know if Clark was just like trying to start sentences and then stopped, or if that was just Discord.
Yeah, no, I just can't speak for shit, man. Come on.
Okay.
I can't read. I
Manry
can't
said
speak.
shark teeth plane.
Shark teeth. Boy.
Plain. I love it. I love. He's so shiny. We've got. Is that a
Yeah.
tattoo? No.
No, it would be a brand.
Engraving.
Yeah, engraved.
I like how one of his muscles is really buff. Like one of his arms.
They only had
He
enough
must-
metal for one. After they spent so much metal on the head, they only had enough metal for one arm.
So he's kind of like a crab, where just like one arm is super strong. And
Oh, that
maybe.
makes sense.
I don't know. I'm
He's
just
a
making
crab shark.
crab shark man plain.
Crab shark plain man.
Crab shark teeth plain man.
Oh God. The longest name.
Oh, it's
Imagine
like
they're doing roll call and they're calling his name, and by the time they're done, everyone's left for the day.
everyone looks at it and goes, "Super mega awesome shark teeth plane man, the 45th of the last week."
Oh God. Anyway, I like it. I just like how shiny it is, and he's got a nice little
Propeller arm.
Yeah. What does he have an element, or does he just like throw blades at people?
I thought the element was teeth.
Ah, yes. Teeth. The one element that Mega Man couldn't defeat.
Manri said teeth element.
Munch.
Munch. Alright, who wants to go next?
Is Co on the phone call again? Because he's been muted
Coestar
for a
said he had to help bring in groceries then crammed in her in my faceman.
while. Okay.
Grand dinner in my face, man.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's a beautiful boy.
Coestar said alternatively, wave sturgeon.
Wait.
Both names are great.
I love it. It's so. Oh, it's a fish. My brain saw it and thought it was a chameleon. But no, it's
I can see some chameleon-like qualities. I can see where you can make that assumption. But
he definitely has the robot feel. I like those shoes. Oh, I don't even have shoes on mine.
Who's that?
I just like to imagine he goes like, "Me, Mega Man, fight me!"
Mega Man, you've come. Or maybe he's like one of those talking fishes that you put on the wall.
I like that idea. What I imagined is that he just gurgles because fish drown outside of water.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
Just always, he's just always like, ah.
I'm just imagining it announces like he jumps up on the stage and it's like waves sturgeon, and then it ends the intro thing and he just dies because he ran out of oxygen.
Just flops.
Manri said it's a flying fish.
Yep.
Ah.
I get it, man. I understand. I like to imagine that whoever built what is it, Wiley's great grandson in the future who builds the robots this time. He just didn't bother to properly build a robot who can survive outside of water.
Someone got together with Wiley?
Well, I mean, someone got together with Palpatine. I mean, is that really hard to believe?
Huh?
Yeah, but like, at least like Palpatine's got like the whole "I'm powerful," so I can imagine like a gold digger going for him. But like Wiley,
what?
Dr. Wowie.
He's got nice hair.
Wowie Jr.
Some people got weird things they're into. All right, maybe they were attracted to Evil Man.
Well, now hold on.
I'm not judging.
Dr. Wowie has extremely white hair. Maybe he wasn't always an evil mastermind in Wowie Castle at the top of a mountain shitting out robots. Maybe it's like a late onset disease,
the disease of evil.
Yeah.
The disease of shitting out robots is it's a very serious disease.
The Wowies go through their lives normally until 70 or 80, and then they build a castle on a mountain.
So that's fair enough.
When I turned 70,
midlife crisis just kept going.
When I turned 70, I made sure to build a castle and make homicidal robots. I passed this legacy on to you. But Dad, I don't want to shut up, son.
Twisted Canadian, thank you for 53 months.
I finished my inking. There's no coloring happening. It would be nice.
Look at this young Wowie.
Wowie? Is that him?
See?
Why is he so handsome? That
God, yo.
Isn't that the typical anime thing?
That man's definitely...
That is typical
anime. You turn 30 and then you turn into a crotchety old man.
I mean,
They heavily
girlfriends.
They go wild with the elderly caricature thing of like they shrink the characters down until they're like knee height. They're bent over.
I mean, tiny old people is a great trope, though.
Yeah, no, I love the way they portray the elderly in anime. It's very good. They're cute little tiny.
They turn 40 and then they lose like 2 feet of height. and their spine goes concave.
My favorite design is the whole thing where they have big, huge glasses but little dot eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the good old 90s anime tropes.
With
Yep.
the spiral glasses.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those are always fantastic. So
And then
sexy one.
occasionally you run into someone that actually looks like that, and it's like anime is real.
Anime's real.
Like they're just a tiny old person.
So where were we?
Well, we still have 6, Pat and Giga.
Giga's the only one among us who's colored. So you go first. I volunteer you.
Wow.
Okay. I was thinking making her into a butterfly, but then she became a rabbit.
Don't you hate it when that happens? When your butterfly turns into a rabbit?
Yeah, a classic scenario.
Maybe that's what's happening to Good's rabbit.
Oh god.
What
but yeah.
happened with this rabbit?
Nothing. Are those jets coming out of her ears?
Yeah, it's like jet type,
Like
you know.
jet blue?
It's like,
Manri said Good's rabbit is being examined by America's top scientists.
Oh.
Oh.
this is
Oh,
actually a drawing of Good's rabbit right now.
Oh, is this what he looks like right now?
Yeah, this is what it currently looks like.
Okay, that's cool.
I have
Pretty
the
cool.
inside scoop.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, but now that you've explained it to me, I understand everything.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, it's not really like jet fire, it's more like just generic energy. But also it looks like cute little bunny ears, so
Just
Little
generic
bunny.
anime laser energy.
yeah, you know.
So she's super fast.
I like
Yeah.
how you kept the neckerchief from the first one, and it just evolved.
Well, yeah, you gotta know that she's still a student, technically.
she cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should be the robot master name, like Steward Lady or something. Or Steward Girl.
Gal. Remember? You don't want to
Yeah,
get ejected.
Steward Gal.
Kicked off the plane while it's still flying.
She transformed from hospitality gal to
Hostility gal.
hostility gal. I like it.
Oh.
Sorry, my brain just went Air Bunny, like Airbnb.
Another pun you could have done was like instead of gal, you could have gone with gull into a seagull.
Oh, gull.
Oh yeah.
Look, she tried to go butterfly. It
Yeah.
didn't work.
Look,
Yeah.
my brain just went bunny. I have bunny in the
Mm.
brain.
Yeah, we don't have to bring birds into this.
It's a fatal
Wow.
disease.
I know. This is discrimination.
No, it's a throwback.
I'm so sorry. I can't post this on the board, but I'm sorry. I was looking at Mega Man characters and trying to figure out the name that I want for my girl, and Burn Rooster showed up.
They're not. They all can't.
What's that say there? What does that say? That says something. What is that? I believe that
White
says
hot fowl. It says white hot fowl.
Yeah, it does say white hot fowl, but that's not all it says.
Someone post a link in the Coast chat. They need to see this.
Manri said flaming coxcomb.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Why is it called that?
You know, it's a Japanese.
Here, I'll just post the link.
I
to
mean,
the
cock doesn't mean chicken.
Yeah, but why the comb? What are they? What?
Why
What?
the comb?
What is this word? Coxcomb?
Well, he's got you know how roosters have the combs? His is on fire.
I've got my hairbrush and my coxcomb.
It's when you want to look like a dick.
the word. Anyway,
That's
I was
yeah,
just
I've
trying
never
to
seen
figure
that
out
before.
that name.
Yep.
Apparently,
Uh,
it's a type of flower. That makes even less
Oh.
sense.
He's a flower.
The coxcomb flower is an annual addition to the flower bed, commonly named for the red variety, similar to the coxcomb on a rooster's head.
Oh, well, now it
Oh.
makes more sense.
Now everything's starting to line up.
Also, can I
Oh,
just
like
say
the-
that his design is sick.
Yeah.
Like it's very God, it's got a lot of motion. It's got a lot of
Yeah. It's very
angular
dynamic.
energy. Yeah, it's dynamic, and I love the I don't even know what those are. That's a very common thing in Mega Man stuff where they've just got like capsules that just
Oh, the
they
3D
just look
ruined it.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, the
that looks
3D
Really?
terrible.
ruined it.
I don't know.
But
3D looks
Send it
alright.
back. Send it back. No, it's
It's
bad.
like early. It's early 3D.
I
Plus, it
actually
looks
like
kind of bad.
the placement of the capsules on it because it kind of looks like how roosters have those little dangly bits underneath their
Yeah.
chin.
Exactly.
It looks like that.
Looks very cool.
Yeah.
oh,
Good.
you say send it back, Co. Don't worry. He has been sent back very violently.
Oh my god.
Spinning
Chun-Li.
bird kick.
You don't remember
He
that
doesn't look
combo?
that so cool in the comics. That is really cool fan art, though. Is that fan art or official?
No. Everything I've posted has been official.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, the one above that is from Teppen card. I don't know what that is, but it is
Man.
from that.
This is throwing me back because the artist space on the internet in the early internet, like early 2000s, was absolutely dominated by Capcom fan art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Capcom was in charge.
Like, Chun-Li is pretty popular.
Oh yeah.
She
She
still
still
is.
is pretty
Yeah, about to
popular.
say yeah.
Yeah, it's wild how like I don't know. There's just something about Capcom. I think because they had sort of reached a
The peak at the time.
yeah, they hit like a pinnacle of having really really good artists.
Yeah.
Because they started
And
off
they kind of
okay,
squandered it.
but then it started to go. They went fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I think kind
Also,
of.
music.
Oh yeah, excellent
That-
music. I think they peaked around like Street Fighter 3 was when they would really like man Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That boy oh boy, that was a lot of art.
Yeah. I love that grain effect they had to all the art.
Yeah, yeah. They also really pioneered the excessively too buff space. I don't know
Yeah.
how many drawings I've seen of theirs of Ryu where he's just like
He looks so buff, it looks painful to exist.
yeah.
Like the biggest way to take down Ryu is to make his nose itch, and he can't reach his face. Then you win.
He
That's
tries to reach it, but then he just blasts himself in the face with it. I forget what his moves are called. Damn it.
The
I should know that.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Thank you. Why would I forget that?
Hadouken. Shuriken.
And his huge fucking feet. Everybody loves
Oh,
to
yeah.
draw Ryu's feet.
oh.
They're the biggest.
Is that why the internet has a huge foot fetish now? Is it because of Ryu's
Well, heads
giant
off.
feet?
He's a contributor, probably.
Damn you, Capcom.
You started this, Capcom. I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
in so many
it's a shame
things
that
with Ryu, it's like very prominent. You know.
It's a shame that Capcom isn't as big nowadays. It kind of like squandered it at their success at some point.
Manry said step on my coxcomb.
I hate that so much.
Excellent. Well done.
That chibi Ryu makes me uncomfortable.
That's what he wants. He wants you to feel uncomfortable.
I like the style of the pocket fighters.
Yeah, but it feels like if he try, he doesn't have knees. his feet have replaced his lower or his shins.
He doesn't need knees to kick your ass, man. That's what he's got the eyebrow.
All right. Anyway, we've gone off on a tangent.
We have.
Yep.
Well, we wanted to give you enough time to draw a shiny butt.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is my fox girl.
We got in
She
trouble.
continues on from the diva, which is hang on. This was her before, and now in her new life, rebuilt as a fox diva. Her name is Blade Saw Fox, and basically her dress turned into like just a big old saw thing, and it just spins around her.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
I
thought it
thought
was a
she
tail
had a
bird.
lizard tail. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little hard because like I was trying to fit her all in there, and she's a little squished. But yeah, so she's like ballerina spinning, and she's like still like got that pop singer. Like she's got the little things on her head, and it just blasts out loud music so she can have some distance.
Nice.
I can imagine her boss fight with the spinning dress. Like I can see her being very annoying to try and get close to attack.
Yeah, and then of course then she has like the boom things on her ears that gives her some space too, so she can.
Yeah, that'd be a fun
She
boss fight.
she has Rats of Nim hands.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are correct. Now that I've seen it, she does.
Brought to you by Donald Bluth.
A dungeon.
she
They look
doesn't
like
really call him as Donald. I don't even know why.
Anyway, see, my robot master is clearly the superior one because she has
Manry
defeated
said
Mega
Ronald
Man.
Bluth.
She has defeated Mega Man.
Yeah.
Now, see, I don't know if he's on the ground and he fell and that's her floating, like her UFO counterpart. It's up to it can be whatever.
The only W's are the ones you draw for yourself.
And then we have Pat.
Yeah, Pat.
Ugh. Oh, sorry. I was looking at something. I just made mine a griffin because I'm a basic fish.
Now, how does this mouth work?
I don't know.
he can only eat soups.
Oh. Oh,
No, that don't look right.
just keep drawing lines.
It'll work somehow. I think there's like a thing at the bottom. Oh, this is gonna
Mouths
bother
are
me
just
now
for
that you
looking
pointed
cool.
it out.
What was that? What was that? Go?
I said mouths are just for looking cool anyway.
Yeah. He doesn't need. To be fair, he doesn't need a mouth.
Yeah, they're robots. Giving a robot a mouth is just excess.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Boomer Kawanger over here. He doesn't have no ding mouth.
He has a mouth.
No, he does
No, that's a
not.
mouth. It opens up. Bap, bap. Bap, bap.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, I do think yours needs a mouth. How is it supposed to make noise when it flops on land?
Yeah, I just. Oh, by the way, his name is Jet Griffin because I wanted to keep the name from
The
before.
jet.
Yeah.
I like to. Sorry, I'm just thinking about how Ko's battle would work, and I just imagined that Mega Man would just be standing there, and then suddenly the fish would come flying down and try and eat him, like Pac-Man.
Pretty much.
Munch, munch.
Crunch.
Oh, let me
Take a
save
bite.
this first. 1 second. I almost forgot to save. 1 second.
I'm gonna save mine. The
Yeah.
recycling bin. Boom.
Oh,
Oh,
No, he's good. I love
I was
him.
saying yeah to
the
saving
boy.
it because it was cool. I wasn't agreeing to you putting yourself down.
Debated.
No, I was gonna say you're not allowed to put yourself down because I'll pick you back up, but then I knew there's gonna be a short joke in there somewhere, so I didn't even bother.
All right. Let's take a gander on what's
Where
been
are my
added to the
layers?
community
There's one.
canvas.
He 6 short.
That's the wrong
Oh,
layer. There you go.
oh my God, Richie, this is perfect.
Oh yeah, are we looking at the community board now?
Yeah.
Yee.
Still plenty of spots left over. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can come hang out.
Oh, I love the little Krog man.
I like Bolin actually did like pixel art. It's like an actual old school Mega Man style.
Yeah, and Richie
Oh.
did it too. One is just waking.
I like how. Sorry to keep talking. I like how Richie's Krog is like pretty much wearing an actual diaper because it's white.
Probably an addition after that discussion happened.
But
So I'm pretty sure that wasn't always there.
Manri said Krog man, there's no need to feel down.
there's no need to
Krog
feel
man.
down.
I just want you to know I'm posting this in our little channel thing here. But there is a devil called Shark Friend and Chainsaw Man. And,
Oh yeah, Beam.
yeah. He's quite a character design.
Mm-hmm. He never wears a shirt. This
Oh,
is
hang
what
on.
I remembers.
Here's the girl one. Hang on. I was trying to find some girl designs for this is the Spider Devil.
I
Kika.
like the screws on Microphone Man's pants. Gotta keep it
Yeah.
tight and safe.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I didn't even realize that. God, look at the shine on that. That's so good.
Where?
I have to
What?
leave.
Where are we looking?
I was looking at the
Community canvas.
keyboard. Wait, was there actually a Twitter trend for under 5'3" artists? I thought you were memeing on me. Oh my god, don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
And I also added to the female devilman in the chat. That is the Bomb Devil.
Boy, not being familiar with this, I'm really at a loss.
Here, you might like here's
Same.
one. It's Blood Devil.
Yeah. Generally, what the devil hybrids are is that they typically have the head of what the object is, and then they have them protruding from the arms. But they are, yeah. That drawing, that one is actually a good representation of a lot of them all in one, because you have two different types of swords. I believe one of them's a whip, so on and so forth.
God, this
And
do be bonkers.
oh yeah, it's a trip of a manga. I when Fedrin brought it up, I just sat there and I just read the whole manga up to the hiatus. So it is definitely a good time to hop in to read it all now if you want to, because it takes a minute. Yeah, and then there's that weird scene. That poor girl has a rough time.
What the hell am I looking at here?
Shit, context is needed for that one, but it will not be given.
Is she
It
like
would not be
crying on
given.
doing DDR?
No, she's not.
Yeah, this feels
No,
like it
she
falls.
she is crying while she's playing DDR.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
But she is not.
Me when I try to do anything difficult in DDR.
This feels like it falls
I don't know
somewhere
if this is a
between.
comedic. Sorry, I don't know if this is a comedic scene or not.
What were you gonna say, Go?
I was gonna say this
Right.
feels like it falls somewhere between Junji Ito and Berserk.
How close is it to Berserk?
Berserk
has a
is pretty
Berserk.
wild.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
has
Yeah.
a feel to it. It's definitely, yeah, I got a lot of like Junji Ito vibes from the art. It's very like said like Junji Ito, whenever I think about it, it's like almost controlled
You're ready for
chaos
bits.
in terms
Cocam's
of
still
line
on
art
community
as
covert.
opposed to hang on.
We're not doing
Chainsaw
anything on the
Man is almost
canvas.
chaotic with its line art.
We're looking at images from Chainsaw Man
Yeah, it's just a
in
lot of
our
sketchy,
Discord right
a lot
now.
of just mess.
It's funny watching chat. It's like, I wonder what they're talking about. They can't see any of the shit we're looking at.
Well, we
Chat-
don't want to. We don't
Chat,
want
it's okay. I'm actually what I'm doing is I'm posting pictures that says chat is super cool. So you're good, don't
There
worry.
you go.
Yeah.
There was 0 lies.
But yeah, it's basically raw energy, crazy line art. So, I mean, Giga can definitely color. I guess actually I should show you what some color pictures look like. Are you just showing spoiler images? Oh yeah, this one apparently was like people were going nuts about this picture.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
the one Manry. Yeah, that one is a crazy bonkers chapter.
Let's see. Where do they show the volumes?
Pretty
Yeah,
good
so
art.
like you might like the coloring. Oh god, I definitely can't post this one on Twitch because naked lady.
This one's good.
Look, I know Geeka needs inspiration, and the best inspiration is naked ladies.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it's about.
Lesbian solidarity.
I like this whole white shirt and ties thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's a very common uniform that they all kind of wear.
Very.
Alright, can we get to
formally
drawing?
dressed.
I wanna
Oh,
see
no.
if I can actually pull this off.
No drawing for you.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to do 30 minutes for this one too?
Well, I figure we probably end the night with it, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Is that good with you, Ko?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, we'll just vibe. We'll just start drawing. Draw some crazy sketchiness. I feel like I don't even need to do. Yeah, I don't think I need to do line art really. Well, I gotta figure out a pose first.
So, where are we taking this? Airplane?
Yeah.
Animal?
Up to you.
No
Devil?
animal, I don't think.
Yeah. Kind of the way I've been saying, because the way that the demons work in Chainsaw Man is that they're concepts that people are afraid of that gain a form. So, like, if you're afraid of darkness, then the darkness demon
Yes,
has a
I
form,
am
and
the
the more
Lord.
people who are
6
afraid of
years.
darkness,
Let's
the stronger
go.
the demon. It's more abstract concepts, and then sometimes it's a specific concept like a chainsaw. And it also helps to when that demon appears in real life and starts cutting up people, then you start to fear it more. It's a perpetual
I feel like
machine.
none of this has helped me.
Okay, so
I'm trying to
you
figure
know
out
how
where to go with Propeller Fish Boy.
Is the main character afraid of chainsaws or something?
No.
Okay, so here's an idea, Ko, for your fish man. Fear of the deep, the ocean, the darkness, the quietness, the unknown of the ocean. Think of like what's down there. We don't know what's down there. It's just darkness.
Okay.
I would say that would fit for your fish guy, and he's just down there waiting.
This makes more sense. Thank you.
Okay. I'm glad I could help.
I was having trouble crossing the bridge from cartoony, doofy animal robots over to this.
100% understand.
Manri said, or just a man with a propeller for
Or
a
just
face.
a man with a propeller first. I mean, that can be
Well,
scary.
that was the first thing I thought of, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Are we just jumping in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
we're
think
just-
so, yeah.
Yeah, we're just ending the night off with this one, so. Yeah, it's basically like horror stuff, but it's more like when some people are afraid of the dark and what's in and what could be hiding, and some people are like, no, dark's not scary to me, but they have like a fear of clowns or something. So like it just oh, cat. Oh, sorry, she almost knocked over her water bottle. Yeah, it's basically just a manifestation, and yeah, I never really got why Chainsaw itself was so scary.
Well,
Chainsaws are fucking scary.
Well, but he okay. Never
there's
mind.
there.
It's spoilers, so I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. There. It's. Yeah.
It's complicated.
I
Okay.
can't say why.
Can you like
He's,
type it into the Discord? I'm curious.
I can. Yeah. I'll put spoilers.
Also, if you guys want to, if by chance anyone wants to read it, I don't remember. I think Manga Plus has some of it, but I don't think they have all the chapters.
Wow, it's manga piracy. How dare you?
No, I was just saying it's not all there, unfortunately. Manga Plus is Shueisha's website, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Jump's website. My child, yes, I know, I love you, but I'm drawing scary monster things, so you need to chill out. Thank you. I have an idea for mine. I don't know if it's going to look necessarily creepy, but I'll do my best. So if you have a fear of eating in public, would that create a public eating demon? Probably. I mean, the way things work in that world is very strange.
Yeah.
Fear of pissing in a public restroom.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That.
You're just a urinal.
Hello, yes, my daughter. What?
But it's definitely a good read though. Like I would recommend if you're into that, gore horror, type scenario to give it a shot.
Thank you. You saying hi? Hey, she's doing her chirps. Chirp chirp. Yeah, you can't hear him. She's too tiny.
I heard
I
it.
hear the purrs.
Tiny wee baby.
Heard the chirp.
She's so noisy. Like I'm trying to think what some of the demons are. I don't want to spoil too much, but I know like there are like the more fear someone has for a demon, the stronger it becomes. But then the opposite happens if people don't fear the demon, and they get harder or easier. Hang on.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And of course the more conceptual the fear is, like the fear of death, fear of time, the fear of,
Yeah.
like I said before, darkness. The more conceptual it is, the generally the more powerful the demon is.
Oh, that's right, Clark. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. I only know just because I literally read the whole thing this week, so that is why everything is pretty fresh in my mind.
It's kind of funny because people are joking because it's on hiatus. It's been on hiatus for a hot minute, and people are joking because this artist has a tendency to kind of do stuff that's out of the norm. They think that he's gonna come back and do like 2 chapters and be done just to troll people.
Didn't he also? It was what was it called? Like Fire Fist was one that he made.
I don't know, unfortunately.
Manri said fire punch.
Fire Punch.
Okay, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was in the ballpark. I tried to read that one, but I just couldn't get into it.
I'm reading this comic at the moment. I don't like the name of the title, but it's this story. It's this comic
Manri
about a
said man
guy.
perpetually on fire.
That's one of my fears.
Well, what's the comic 6?
There's a comic that I don't like to say the name of it because it's like got a weird name. But it's this guy's in this world where people, it's like My Hero, and people have skills and stuff like that, and he doesn't have anything, so he gets this skill where he can steal, well, not steal, but he can copy skills from other people, but he has to die in order to get that skill.
Hmm.
So he there's this one character who, or this one guy that he absolutely hates, and he wants to stop him from getting his power, essentially, but it happened 10 years ago. So he stole one of his powers, which is to go back in time 24 hours, and he basically killed himself 4,000 times so that he'd go back in time. So
Nice.
it's wild. It's a wild, and I think that was just like chapter 3 or something.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm always trying to find new comics to read and get inspired.
I've been reading oh god, what's it called? No Guns Life. It's about a man with a gun for a head, and it's interesting. It takes place in the future. It's kind of got that cyberpunky feel.
Feels like an
Where
unfortunate time for somebody to put out something like that, right?
well, it's been out for a little bit. It predates cyberpunk, but
No.
oh.
I meant I can't wait to put out my manga about a man with a gun for a head.
Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Chainsaw Man.
yeah.
Wow, this guy
But
copied Chainsaw Man. It's just a gun. There's even a gun one in the fucking Chainsaw Man anyway.
but thankfully, it's definitely more all about cybernetics and stuff. So it follows a whole different sort of branding, so they don't feel alike. And the best joke is that no one understands how he can see because he has no eyes, but yet he can see perfectly.
Hmm.
And that's my favorite part. Other than the fact that he's got a gun for a head and he is like a 90s a detective with the big trench coat and smokes cigarettes and everything, so it's even better. Well, Sigrid, thankfully he can't actually fire his own gun by himself, so even if he sneezes, it'd be worthless.
Yeah, no, I think I'm kind of done.
Was that Pat?
I think I'm kind of done. I'm just gonna leave it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna color mine. I was gonna keep in that. there's one demon that's in Chainsaw Man that makes me think of that one SCP that has the bird mask, the old plague doctor mask. God, what was that SCP number? Can't think of it. But
Manri said you forgot to say the best thing about Chainsaw Man.
what's that, man? Other than fact, he's got a chainsaw for a head.
Manri said the main character just wants to eat bread and touch a tita.
Yeah, that is his motivation in life.
I'm sorry, touch a titta?
Touch a titty.
Touch a titta. Hang on, now I have to see.
You have to see what a tita is.
Six Alana said boobers.
That's what he. I am an adult, by the way.
I mean, that's
okay.
debatable.
God, I'm having a lot of trouble getting this one to work the way I want it to.
I'm
Make
just
it work.
being super messy with mine.
I'm just gonna start over. Give up on that. Okay.
Shady.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, yeah, this will work a lot better.
Whoa.
Sorry.
It's all right. I just got surprised.
It got out of control.
Look here, you need to control your fear, Co.
Sorry.
Gotta get that fear under control. It's all right. I'll allow it this time.
Can't let the demons have power.
It's true.
What? It's like what? Just 50 chapters or so.
No, it's more than that, but the chapters are short
Uh,
because it was in weekly Shonen Jump. So they, most weekly series have like shorter chapters because God, if they had to do like 30 to 40 pages every week, oh my God. Unless you have a super simplistic style, oh, I can't even imagine. Or a studio, because I know a lot of web novels nowadays have like a studio adapting their comic. So there's like several people working on it, but they're crazy. I was just about to look at my clock to see what our time was, and then I was like, oh, right,
we took away your one responsibility.
good. Look, keeping track of time is a very, very big responsibility. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, this is working a lot better.
And you didn't have to sacrifice anybody for it.
As far as you know.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, nobody I knew.
Ah! The razor was way too big.
Sometimes I think about how they used to do manga with like the halftone shading and how they had to like cut out the halftone. I mean, some probably still do because, they're used to it. But I'm sitting here like doing, I'm just drawing it on my page and just thinking about how they had to be meticulously cut all that out.
That's too much like work.
A
Yeah.
nightmare. Truly a nightmare.
Well, they had assistants to help them do that stuff.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying I'm very glad Control Z exists in this day and age.
Yeah.
Remember back when before Control Z existed?
Oh my god. That was like me the other day when somebody mentioned Photoshop. And I was like, yeah, I've tried, I've used Photoshop since before it was even CS. Like CS wasn't even a thing yet. It was still just numbers. And they were like, you must be old. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, the teachers got these old Mac computers. They were old at the time. And they came with like Photoshop 7 or something. I don't remember. It was a while back. And they didn't know what to do with it, and I was like, can I just use those and mess around? And they're like, yeah, sure. So all my art assignments, instead of being traditional art, were digital, and I got great grades because they had no idea how Photoshop worked and how I did my thing. It's like, yeah, give me that A, suckers. It was really gross stuff too, like just adding rainbow over the art and then just applying like a screen effect to it, and it looked hideous. But they were just like, "Wow, this is so artistic." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a genius."
It is hilarious. It's like me in like that's shit I pulled in like the 11th grade, dude, for just like basic video editing.
Did your teachers not know much about the technology at the time?
And also like well, mostly that I was technically one of the few people who put in that much effort into it.
Ah. Yeah, once my mom kind of or family members started like understanding that Photoshop was used to like manipulate photos and stuff, they were like, "Oh, can you do this?" And I'm like, "No." 'Cause they would see like these really crazy things that you could do with Photoshop, and they're like, "Hey, can you make this?" And I'm like, "Uh-uh.
Can you draw me?
No.
Can you draw me a tattoo?
No."
That's what I get on a daily basis. I'm like, no.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Like, sure, pay me like 15 grand and then I'll draw a smiley face and then you can get that tattoo.
Smiley face.
Yeah. And I won't even draw a right smiley face. It'll literally just be a frowny face and call it a day. Like, don't fucking ask me to draw a tattoo, guys. You know what I can do. And tattoo's not one of them. Leave me alone.
Tattoos are hard. Like, I think people like oversimplify how easy they are. They're really, unless like you just, I don't know. Even if you want something simple, you got to think about like colors and how it's, obviously a lot of times the tattoo artist can like look at it and gauge, but it's not easy coming up with a tattoo. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, no. There's complexities.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pressed the help button. I don't need any help. I know what I'm doing.
I need all the help I can get. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
No, it only opens up the help to um your browser. Doesn't help
Oh.
much more than that. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Ethan's posting the survey again for the community canvas if anybody wants to fill it out. We
Yeah.
appreciate your responses. I've noticed a lot of like some of the more popular Shonen Jump lately have been like the art has been like super like like sketchy, stylized, like Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, and Jujutsu Kaisen. I hate, why is this mouth not working? Whatever. But it feels like almost like it's more like a raw art style, and it has more motion to it.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah. I just like that a lot of the protagonists have been very different. They haven't been the same type of idiot protagonists.
Power
That
of Nakama.
Yeah. Yeah, just a different breed.
The new generation.
Yeah. And I am all here for it. More variety. Not too. Is white better? How does one art?
It's also crazy to me that Demon Slayer just it had its ending point. It ended. It didn't go.
I know, right?
It's just like, all right, I told my story. Goodbye. It didn't
Good
milk.
for
Yeah, they didn't milk the franchise until it got stale and repetitive. They were just like, nah, we cool.
Yeah, they
Like,
didn't. They
yeah.
didn't turn around and make a sequel with Tanjiro's son named Banjiro or anything like that.
Oh God.
Don't you mean Banjoro's dad?
Yes, Banjiro's dad. I know what this is missing.
I honestly thought it was one of those series that was going to take a while because what do you call it? There was this whole thing about I won't get too spoilery with it if anyone's planning on watching it, but there's this whole thing where the villain has like 12 moons and those are his like that's his like crew.
It's his what's it called? The Akatsuki, basically.
And they basically make it so that they like you would think they would like fight one or two of them at a time and the series would go on for like 10 more
1,000,000
years.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they dealt with it a different way, which is pretty good. It changes things up a bit.
Did think that the last couple chapters did take a little longer than it probably should have, though.
I think so, but it'll probably go by faster when it's animated.
Yeah,
But in manga form, yeah, because like I mentioned before, a lot of these series that are weekly, they kind of undo how they dealt with it in the final art. Really?
How the
But
fuck?
sorry, I was talking to Block.
No, I'm just complaining about hands.
I cheated with my hands.
Did you copy paste, or you just didn't?
No, and I didn't have human hands.
Smart.
Imagine drawing hands. I don't even know what that is. Never met him.
Oh, these are looking fantastic. Of course, yours would probably is one of the most fantastic. Your with your style of art.
Weird is kind of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, the king of weird.
If you need something cute, don't call me.
What are you saying? Your fish boy wasn't cute?
Not compared to UFO gal
Okay,
and
that's fair.
hostess gal.
That's fair.
Hostess to hostile gal. I mean, just like in the industry, you start out like, oh, I can't wait to go flying and seeing the world. And then after you've done it for like a few years, you're just like, get on the freaking plane. We're leaving. Put your stuff up there. No, you can't have your suitcase next to you.
I just imagine it's get on the plane, Kenji.
Okay.
Oh no. What do you want? Oh, you're just drinking water? Okay.
Innocent.
It's my cat. She just shows up.
I have a reference image now.
Do you?
Yeah. For this hand.
20
Oh,
minutes.
you're getting like serious now. Hand references. I'm over here being lazy and not even like doing hands.
Jazz hands.
It's still not fantastic. I'm just not good at drawing elaborate hand poses.
Hands are weird, man.
They are.
As far as hand poses go, elaborate ones are the most difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Arms at the end of your arms.
They just keep. There's just another elbow.
The arms just don't stop coming.
They won't stop coming. Need a hand, Geeka?
Thanks, clock. Let's slap some color down real quick.
Slap some color down.
Yeah, nothing fancy.
Oop, that's the wrong color. There. Chad, you keep wanting me to save my work, but it saves automatically. You want me to do a thing that I cannot do.
So why don't you
Say,
save your work?
I'll only save my work if you save your work, Kika.
Yes, I am the Lord.
Okay, I saved it.
We can save our work together.
Anxious
save your
Panda,
work,
thank you
Kika?
for 25
I
months.
did. Did you?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. I wouldn't lie to
Same.
you. Kika. Saving your
I
work
would
is.
never lie to you, Six.
I know. Consume beverage. All right.
drink the water.
Drink in the water.
There we
You know, I had a dream last night.
Mm-hmm.
I went to one of those carnival places.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Did you say carnival or carnivore?
Carnival, like
Okay.
as in like a fair.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure I heard right before we got into the story here.
And one of and for some reason the only prize that anyone had was fish, like actual real fish, like in fish tanks and stuff.
Sounds like an American one. Okay, continue.
No, I mean like there was like no toys. There was fish and like household items and appliances.
I needed to go
Step
that
right
way.
up. Step right up, kid. You want a free toaster? I got you a free toaster. Try your luck. Play some hoops. You might get a toaster.
You want this oh actually no, I remember there was one other thing that they had. They had actual cats. You could win.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
You want a
Okay, yeah.
straight up cat? Oh, it wasn't goldfish jelly. It was like everything but a goldfish, like full on tropical fish. Also, at one point, they had managed to make the fish fly in the air, which is classic dream stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, they're giving away some expensive ass fish there.
I mean, only if you can win.
Well, how many did you win?
I didn't play any of the events. I was too busy trying to get into the carnival. Because for some reason, you could only get in if you were dressed up in a costume.
Oh, that makes sense.
Perfectly normal carnival situations.
Manri said you didn't dream yourself a costume.
No, actually, I was already wearing a costume, but everybody else who I was going with was not wearing one. And so we had to find them one.
Manri said leave them behind.
I'm pretty sure at one point I did, because how else was I able to know that there was only fish available? Look, man, I'm going in to win me some fish.
Some fish and some cats.
Yeah, well, I didn't play the cat one because we
Well,
have cats.
that's why there were fish and cats, because after you get the cat, it's hungry. So gotta feed it. So you want to fish. That's how they get you. You win the cat, and then they're like, "Hey, little lady, you want to try to win some fish so your cat's not hungry?" And you're like, "Oh, I guess I probably should." And that's how they get all the money from you.
Yeah, the games for the fish are substantially harder to win, and the cat is incredibly impatient, so it makes you lose more often.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because, if I remember correctly, no one was playing the cat one. Everyone was trying to get some fish.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, isn't it spring forward?
Wait, is that today? Is today?
Yep.
Is
Yep.
it?
It begins for me. Actually, it should be for me and you. Begins at 2 a.m.
Nice. We can keep going. No, I was kidding.
Spring Forwards. We're losing an hour.
Daylight savings is still a thing that exists.
They're trying to get rid of it in my state.
I don't even think Georgia gives a shit.
Shorter Sunday.
Yeah, and it's the worst one out of the two. They spring forward.
Yeah, because you lose sleep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lose sleep. So we'll be. Oh, right. I had it backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, extra hour. No.
No, we lose an hour.
Oh, no. Late to the Zoom call. Well, if they're, maybe they have their phone to be their alarm clock. So maybe they won't be late because phones automatically update.
Mm-hmm. Phones, computers, most modern cars. Mine doesn't, so basically mine won't be changed until we fall back again. So it's usually yeah, it's just an hour off.
Manri said, should I have to update the clock on all my pocket operators?
Yeah, Alabama's working on it. Is working on it? What the fuck does it mean failure?
What?
Yeah, it says legislation for permanent DST, Colorado failure.
Oh, lame. I mean, there's like really no point to it anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Hey.
I'm trying to recall why they're lollygagging on doing the change. I know they were like trying to come up. I think it's just they don't want like to deal with the amount of places that have to update their technology to now get rid of, because it would definitely affect airports a lot.
Man, screw airports. I just don't want it. Georgia's trying it, which is good. It's pending as of March of this year. Great. They're just now thinking of it this year.
It won't be in time for this daylight savings.
No. Yeah, Florida says it's a success.
Wait, but I don't think it goes into effect yet. Yeah, they still have to go through that part. So we're not there quite yet.
And sorry, Co, it doesn't look like there's been any talks about it in Ohio.
Yeah, fuck Ohio. We should probably talk these out, huh?
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't draw much. I got distracted for a
That's
while.
fair.
It has the vibe.
Yeah.
What was your weapon thing again? I'm sorry, my brain's a little fizzled.
Propeller Man.
Propeller Man.
Jet Man.
Yeah. So I just drew him with a head of a biplane, and then gave him propellers on his hands, and that was it. Oh, and he represents the fear of plane crashes. That's why there's like an explosion from his back.
Oh.
Quick,
Okay.
Giga. Quick. Add that reference in quick, Giga.
What?
The scarf.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Tying it all together.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Manri said, my man is the embodiment of the fear of a World War II pilot seeing a shark face while flying.
Perfect.
I mean, that's
Amazing.
Tying it all together.
So it's a very specific fear, but someone fears it.
That's all it needs.
Yeah, that's it. And then it'll just grow and become stronger. That's how it works. Because the fear will show up.
Do you get props for that?
And then what'll happen is they'll tell you about the fear. And then they're afraid of that thing. So it just gets stronger. Very good. What about you, Clark, since we're just kind of going down?
Yeah. I drew the fear of vampire bats because I went from Bat Boy to this. So I just drew a giant bat because there is already a bat demon, so I had to get specific.
Oh, I said going down. I forgot Geeka. I'm sorry.
Wow, I forgot
okay.
Geeka exists. Wow.
No, I'm sorry. Brain big sleepy.
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy too, and it's the middle of the day for me.
Vampire bat demon. I
Yeah.
like that you managed to get like the sketchy look to it. I had so much trouble with that.
The way I managed to do it was I just didn't erase any line. I just sketched over it more so.
Ah. I gotta say though, I'm very jealous of Geeka's coloring abilities because that explosion.
Oh
Mwah,
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
that
that
is
looks
that,
legit.
like I admire the technique. I almost said, "Boy, I wish I could see that up close," and I was like, "Never mind, bad idea."
You can just
Probably.
scroll in. Just scroll in. That's your up close.
I like that her head is just an explosion and a jet engine.
Yeah, it's kind of me and Pat had the same idea. It's of like a plane crash basically while you're on a plane.
Right.
Fear of the jet engine blowing up.
I like her pose, like she's just presenting, like
Behold,
Is this what you wanted?
yeah, behold.
are you not entertained? See, that's when she's had enough of being a stewardess. She went from being hostess to hostile to now, God, what's horror? I guess horror.
Horror gal.
Yeah, horror gal. There you go.
But at first I was just gonna have her have the jet engine as the head, like incorporate that somehow, but it just didn't work, and I was like, "Fuck it, on fire you go."
Manry
When in
said
doubt,
seatbelt
cover
lights
fire.
on, bitches.
Oh my God.
That pause was perfect.
Yeah, that was a good pause. You're getting too good at this robot thing, Manry. But yeah, God, your colors, they're spot on.
Yeah.
Like it definitely does have that Chainsaw Man vibe, to be honest.
Yes, yeah.
The whenever I see the coloring, it almost feels like chaotic, but it's also kind of beautiful in how they do the colored art.
Yeah, I kept looking at the Chainsaw Man art, being like, "How the fuck did they do this?"
I had trouble with it too, so I feel yeah.
They just slap shit on. Call it a day.
I want to get better at drawing a more like rough and scary style. It's fun though because it's like you're just kind of letting the pen do what it just that's what I've been doing with these more horror drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like sort of free flow.
So I guess I'll talk about mine then real quick. So my singer UFO girl turned into no, she was like pop idol then singer girl. So now she's black hole devil. So she's still got the space theme, but now because there's no air in space, no sounds can be made. So she's basically tormented because she can't sing.
Oh, wow.
And she's just covered in black holes.
Very
So
cool.
fear of the unknown in space.
Nice.
I like the red.
Thank you.
It adds a lot. The red and the gold.
Yeah, I wanted to put some color in there because I had it at black and white, and I'm like, it's missing something. So I just added a little bit of color to it. It's okay. I feel like I kind of like it, but I'm also like, I could try something different next time, for sure. But I love the grittiness of your line art, Co.
Thank you.
It's so good. Like if you ever did like horror comics, you would do such a good job because you have that like intense shading style. What's he holding, by the way?
He's not holding anything.
Oh, that is
That's his
hand.
hand.
That's his hand. It's like
Oh,
it's malforming into a claw. Like a
Oh,
crab
that
claw.
was my first thought was either a claw or he's holding the moon.
No, yeah,
when the
his
moon's in your hand like a big pizza pie.
he's got the remnants of 2 fingers, but then the rest have like merged together and started to become a claw.
It's the fear of that Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with the what Six was telling me before we started, just like Fear of the Deep. He's got like coral. Kind of took some inspiration from like the clickers in Last of Us or whatever,
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
and some sea life type structures, just like hard stuff as opposed to other than the tentacle, of course. The tentacle would be soft, but yeah,
Does he still talk like a talking fish?
I think everything I've drawn tonight would have a big problem with talking. This guy included. Uh, it seems the way that I've drawn him that he probably doesn't have much of a tongue.
I mean, tongues are overrated.
How will he sing us his sweet Texan songs?
Texan.
Water roads take me home.
I don't look.
Yeah, he just
Do you
makes
think I
drown
know
noises.
America?
Blub, blub, blub.
The
Very
sketchy
good.
style has always been that's what's come naturally to me. Like my drawing style is almost like whittling as opposed to I think that's why I have trouble with traditional where you like plan more.
Yeah. I'm like the opposite. That's why I was worried because I really like clean line art.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, this like I think I don't know. Stuff like this I don't really understand how it's achieved. Like Chainsaw Man and whatever
Same.
and Berserk and stuff like there's a chaos. Junji Ito is very similar too. There's a chaos layer over what I presume has got to be strict, rigid form.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, I always wonder that too. Like I mentioned before, this feels more like raw, sketchy chaos, where Junji Ito's feels very almost like precise. Like if you've ever seen him draw, he's meticulous with all his line art. So they have a similar vibe, but you can definitely tell the styles are different.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like when you look, like especially that left drawing in the
Hmm.
references, there's an accuracy to the anatomy, the clothing,
Hmm.
the proportion that isn't chaotic. It's like chaos built on a frame. I
I
don't know.
gotcha.
It's weird.
I think I get what you're saying. Like it still looks like it almost looks like it could definitely exist in our world because it has human like features
Yeah.
and it's not overly exaggerated. I mean, plus the guy's wearing a business, shirt with a tie and
Yeah.
chainsaw. But yeah, it's always been wild to me that they can have these drawings that are so chaotic, but you can tell what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a weight to it, I think is the thing. There's a weight to it that I think that if it's pure sketch, it doesn't tend to have. Like pure sketchy tends not to adhere to form and have that sort of weight about it.
Hmm.
But these drawings have mass.
Hmm. Definitely would
Yeah.
because of the line work.
The way I imagine that it's done is that the good point. Is that the sketch is very like they sketch very realistically, and then when they do comes to doing the details, they don't really plan it out and they just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that.
That's how I imagine this was achieved.
Oh yeah, so this series is getting an anime, by the way.
Oh boy.
And I am intrigued at how they're going to do it because it's such a raw style. Like
Yeah. I was
the
thinking,
two, yeah, go
how are
ahead.
they gonna? Is this gonna look good? Is it gonna? Because manga anime not measuring up to the manga art is a common problem, isn't it?
I don't know. It depends, I guess, on the manga. I had my expectation. Like, I think the anime art for Demon Slayer is like amazing. Like the manga's fine. I just love the way they did the anime. They did it. They did a good job.
Well, the thing with manga and comics is that it always has this advantage. Like they each have their advantages, right?
Mm.
Like anime can be beautiful and detailed, but they're always going to be limited in the amount of
Mm.
detail. You simply cannot go fucking buck wild because you cannot reasonably animate like this drawing on the left.
Yeah.
You can't achieve that level of detail and maintain it all for 12 frames or however many frames a second.
Yeah, because you have to track all that movement when you're animating frame to frame, and every little line you do, it has to carry over to the next frame and look like it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
way they could probably end up doing it is just take this exact image and it'd be a still, and then they call it good.
Yeah, the panning shots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Um,
that I get out of a good manga. I think that's why I think I would probably like this. I'd certainly why I like Berserk. Berserk is one of those ones where there's this the best way I could describe it is that manga like this are lush. There's so
That's good.
much. They're just thick with detail.
feast for the eyes.
Yeah. Exactly.
I get
And
that.
and Berserk doesn't have a good track record with anime.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
a
Berserk, rest in peace.
There was an anime, well, not an anime, it was like a movie that came out a long, long while back in like 1985, and it was like an experimental. Hang on, I'm trying to find a layer that I can put this on. Boop. So it's called Angel's Egg, and you see how it just has all those lines.
Yeah.
They animated all that. It's very no, they did. It's very experimental. It's not particularly riveting. It's there's literally like no talking. There's a little bit, but it just felt like they were just having like the guy wanted to have an artistic movie, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to
One of those fever dream
yeah,
kind of things.
I'm trying to talk.
Sorry.
The egg has returned.
And even then, this still looks simplified compared to the Chainsaw Man drawings behind
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. You know.
I will say when I look at older anime, like from back before everything was digital, it
Mhm.
makes me miss the water painted backgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot I miss with like 2D art as we're slowly getting more and more into 3D. Yeah, see, she's always animated. God, I can't even imagine having to deal with that hair. I remember this was way before the digital age.
God,
Oh,
to be honest, this makes me think of I think probably the one of the better translations in terms of preserving detail, which would be Akira.
mm-hmm. I
Akira
agree.
is insanely detailed in the animation, even by comparison to things today.
Yeah, especially like the whole transformation sequence.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Well, like one of my favorite things in Akira to stare at is anything having to do with destruction. Everything that
Mhm.
gets destroyed, there's parts and pieces and wires and cables and tubes and pipes and bolts and nuts and just like they put so much into that that it's absolutely insane. It's that guy.
Yeah. I just wanted to see them
Wait,
together.
I'm way behind on Berserk, but that looks like the Berserk armor except for the head.
Yeah, because the head transforms into the wolf armor. This is just when he first gets it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
recall
'cause
it ever looking like a skull. It always looked like a
Yeah.
wolf.
This is
That looked
when
more
it's
like the one that was it. I don't know who that guy is.
yeah,
that
the
visits
skull
him.
god. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, no, this because it was originally his armor. If memory serves,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because this is what it looked like.
Look at that detail.
Yeah,
I love Berserk.
yeah, because this is what it looked like before he wore it and it transformed from his rage.
Yeah, those are. I feel like these comics go hand in hand. Very similar styles. Junji actually kind of looks messy compared to these two. Not to say that it's bad at all. It's a style, but it. I don't think Junji goes to that level of detail. Not that level of crispness, anyway. Unless I'm mistaken.
Oh, no.
Sorry, no, I was just staring at stuff and being like, man,
I thought
how do people get?
I thought I was insulting Junji Ito's fan club.
Your
Is this
execution will be in 3 days, Co.
right? Is that
Wow.
Devilman?
Look
Looks like
Devilman.
Devilman.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, where?
Every
Oh,
now and
yeah.
then, Geek and I just speak in sync for fun.
We were holding the brain cell at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this. Sorry, I have a fascination with production art, and like, look at that.
Oh God, yeah. That's what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
damn,
That is
yeah.
Oh
what
my
I'm
God.
talking
Mwah.
about.
Give me all that good production and concept art. That's so cool. Like, it's gross, but like, this was animated. That's just wild to me.
Cut
Yeah.
number 1965.
That's why I'm saying, like, I think Akira might be the benchmark for this kind of level of detail in animation in 2D hand animation. There was a blog out there that I was obsessed with. I don't even know if I could find it again. But I guess they got a hold of just a fuck ton of the original cells from Akira.
Ooh.
And they were scanning them in the highest possible quality, and they would do total like breakdowns. Like they would do a post that was just all about a single cell and what it represented. Really,
Oh,
really
man.
interesting shit.
Yeah, I love reading and looking at like, I love art books a lot, but man, they get expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Now that you've got this on screen here next to the others, I think I did Junji wrong.
Junji is hard to sometimes like get a beat on. It's so distinct.
Yeah. Yeah, very unique. Well,
So what
like
we're
in my
saying is that
mind. Sorry, go on.
no, all I was gonna say is what we're saying is horror manga is fucking crisper detail.
I feel like, yeah, a lot of horror comics do go for like a more like the ones that I at least remember tend to have a more detailed style. It's like almost like that detail is what like just the raw realness of it and all the line work. Like it's not like
Well, it's edgy.
yeah.
I think
And you know
it's the ultimate culmination of the edgy teenager artist.
yes.
If you keep
And
following that road.
Yeah, and of course, the more real it feels, the more unsettling it can be
Mhm.
because you can actually physically imagine it. Like, for example, what's in this image of Chainsaw Man? That's his intestines acting as a scarf. Like, you know, it's fleshy and it looks absolutely fucking gross. But you
Yeah.
can imagine intestines wrapping around as a scarf.
I also think that the manga has an advantage with horror because it's in black and white. Like it's in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
modern
100%.
I remember watching a video where somebody was talking about why the Junji Ito manga is so scary. And it's very hard to bring in like a lot of horror manga kind of fail in that it's the fact that he tends to have frames that kind of build up to something coming, and then like you turn the page, and that's like the scary thing. Like that girl's face
Yeah.
was like it was there.
And
It
it'll
doesn't
be a
just show.
full pager.
Yeah.
I
So
know
you're,
his
you're
tricks.
yeah, we're on to you, Ito. We know what you're about.
He does the slow burn, which is
Mhm.
important. Like one of the biggest problems with horror is almost always showing the monster.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's more a problem for movies and more a problem of the past because back in the day, showing the monster meant showing your dumb rubber puppet that you made. And that was always a bad thing because everybody would just go, ugh. Well, that looks stupid.
I think Alien was probably the only thing that can get away with it.
Well, that was, yeah. I mean, that was the triumph of Alien was that, I mean, they still did that. They still did the slasher movie tropes. You know, they showed glimmers of it here and there, and most of the movie they don't actually show the monster until the end where you see it in full. But when you do see it, the design of it is so good and otherworldly and unique amongst movie monsters being like at the time anyway, being a really good, well designed, well thought out creature. That was the one good one. As opposed to like, I don't know, critters. Who knows?
Yeah, now it like it's like so influenced things. It has less of an impact, if that makes sense, because it was so groundbreaking.
Oh yeah,
But everyone was like, "Oh, let me just copy that."
That's exactly what happens. That's everything is killed by its own success because then everybody else changes to adapt to match.
Yeah, yeah. Like a good example I have is the Five Nights at Freddy's. The original game is still pretty decent, but then you have 400,000 fan games of the same concept and do well. I mean, you burn something to the ground, it loses its uniqueness. It uses its effect.
Yeah. But this,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna just say that the reason this style is so good for horror and horror manga, I think, has to do with contrast and the weight of it's the harshness, you know.
Yeah.
Like in this picture right here of Chainsaw Man, the blood coming off of the saw is so stark because it's pitch black.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it looks stringy and gooey and wet, and it's set against
Draws
this
your eye.
white
Yeah.
shirt, you know. Yeah, and even the darker bits, it's the darkest thing in the scene, the blood.
Yeah, and with the other photo,
That's not the real life
Meanwhile,
photo.
Geeka loves Frodo. Newsflash.
and the other one, because of the intestine scarf, it like dips into the really black bit there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It really helps it stand out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your eye is drawn into the void.
Yep. Good shit. I must go, my friends. It is quite
That's
late.
all right. It's late.
We rambled for a minute.
Yeah, I was wondering. It's like,
We had to
What's
gush
happening?
about its style.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
feel like half of it's become like talking about art styles and movies and manga and stuff like that. And I think it's almost like it's like art and a podcast all in one.
Yep.
Yee.
It's an art cast.
It's a
And I checked out because I don't care for horror at all.
Remember to fill out that form that Ethan probably just posted in chat.
yeah, go
indeed.
check it out.
And we're
Thank
gonna
you, Ethan. We're
take
gonna
a
keep the
final glance. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a master ball.
Oh my god!
I was
amazing.
wondering how this
Oh, I
Pokeball
get
Wait,
it
was
now.
is he Master Man?
Oh.
It's a master.
Master.
Ah.
I like this keyboard design. See, I like
That's
this
pretty
board.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it has a treble thing in its hand. It's like a hook.
Oh yeah.
I
I like that.
Yeah.
He's a
I
staff.
misinterpreted the thing on its head, and I thought it had Ko's hair for a second.
I can just imagine this thing being the most annoying thing when it walks. Just ding,
I was
ding, ding, ding,
literally-
ding, ding.
That's what I'm about to say. That one brain cell.
One.
Great stuff.
Sure.
brain cell.
The 3. Oh, it's a bass clap. I'm sorry. I didn't study music.
Gosh. Definitely seems like everybody much preferred the cute this time as far as the
Designs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no less cute.
yeah.
I mean, that tree could be considered.
Look, he
less-
looks adorable.
okay.
He's so happy to be cutting down his friends and family.
So instead of it being Chainsaw Man, is he Chainsaw Tree?
Chainsaw tree.
Chainsaw Tree. Well, friends, it was a good night of good draws.
Indeed.
I'll
Dude,
Yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
go lie down because I'm sleepy.
go
Go to
sleep.
sleep.
Yeah.
sleep.
Well, everyone have a good night.
Night.
Bye. See
Good
you
night,
next
everybody.
Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. I said choose magic words. He understands English. That's a fact. I'm going to head out. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Expect probably early gun, just like every Sunday. Sunday, gun day, fun day. So until then, have a good one, everybody.